But I'll never forget one time we wrestled up in Calgary, right? And Brett has everyone over to his house. He has all the boys to his house, which is really kind of him because a lot of guys don't want a bunch of wrestlers around their family. You know, cause like, no, this is where we draw the line. I want a bunch of jocks hanging around my house. And Brett had everybody to his house, and I got to admit, I'm just a different Captain Brett. I ain't saying I'm any better. I ain't saying I'm any worse. But Brett's house is a shrine to the Hitman. I mean, there wasn't a room in Brett's house that didn't have a picture of him in his wrestling gear. I mean, above his brother, he was married back then to the lady he has babies with, and above his bed was a portrait of Brett in his, like, Sergeant Pepper jacket. Remember the pink Sergeant Pepper jacket with like little bangles,
little tassel things,
and stuff? No, I ain't saying it wasn't cool. I'm just saying, but whoa, bro! Like in your bed, are you ribbing me? I mean, it was a shrine to the Hitman. Like I don't have like big posters of me all around my house, stuff like that, because I think it's stupid. Like it ain't what I do. I mean, it's what I do. It's not who I am. You know, I'm not. It's my occupation. It's my love. It's my passion. But it's not. It doesn't define who I am. You know, I've been blessed to do it, but I always I will never forget going to Brett's house because I dug Brett. I walked in his house, and when I left his house, I didn't feel the same way about it. I don't know, man. But I ain't knocking Brett. He came up different. He was second generation, all that kind of stuff. But I will never forget there wasn't. And he has a beautiful house, indoor pool, the whole deal, man. There wasn't a room in that house that didn't have a picture of him in his wrestling gear.
Yeah. Now,
my house, I got a big ass house too, and you won't find one picture of me.
Yeah.
My gear. You find pictures of me with my buds, and pictures of me and my friends and my kids, and stuff like that. You won't find me in my gear.
Yeah. Do you have a poster of Brett in your room with that jacket?
Yeah, the Sergeant Pepper one sometimes when I beat off to it.
Good times.
Oh, I adored the great Muda. Him and I, we had a great run together. It ended up in a bad way, which I talk about extensively in the book. And we left on not the best of terms. But I had a great time with him. I'm very proud of him. He took to the great Muda gimmick like a fish does to water, and he became a national and international star, and I'm very proud of all of his accomplishments. Yes, I did have some problems about the end, but that was not with him and I. It was with the office itself, and he chose to stick with the office rather than to stick with me, and that's fine, you know. I didn't own him, you know, I was just his manager, but I had nothing but great times with him, and I can't say anything derogatory about him, you know. He was wonderful, and I made a tremendous amount of money and got a lot of great exposure off of TBS with him.
Whose idea was it to say that he was related to the Great Kabuki?
Who do you think?
I'm assuming it's yours.
Well, if I developed and created the Great Kabuki, it's a pretty good idea that when I started developing the Muda, that I had something in my mind that would tie into the Great Kabuki. No, of course that was me. That's what a manager did.
Right.
A manager took care of you. He built your persona. He made your interviews. He figured your finishes. He told you who your opponent was going to be. A manager was more important than a booker. I was a booker, I was a manager, I was a TV producer. But I had more power as a manager than I ever had as a booker, because I could say no for personal reasons. When I was a booker, I could not say no for personal reasons because I had to do what was right for business. You understand?
Right.
Okay.
This is Jackie Jones from In Your Head.
And Bill Apter, and we'll see you at the matches.
All right, this is the internet icon, Handsome Jackie Jones, and I'm here with Arn Anderson, one of my all-time favorites, at the New England Pro Wrestling Fan Fest. Very cool to talk to you.
Did you get that hat from one of my earliest pictures or something? I used to wear hats.
I know you did. It is very inspiring. I
Does
think.
it piss people off that you as bad as it did me?
The people. Yeah, people don't like the fedora.
No, they don't. The hats don't get over with.
Yeah.
The shit, do they?
No, I kind of like that though. I'm sure you did
That's
too.
why I did it.
Right. Yeah.
People don't get it. My wife used to go. She wasn't my wife at the time, but she goes, "Why are you wearing that stupid ass hat? It's making you mad. How many tickets you think it's selling?"
Right. Yeah. And is that hard to explain? Not just your wife, but other people. Like the idea of if someone hates you?
After they hear it, they go, "Oh, I get it."
Yeah.
You know, I didn't actually put that on and went, "Yeah, that looks good."
Right. Yeah.
How about you?
Oh no, I thought it looked fantastic.
Okay. Well, hey, we can agree to disagree, right?
Exactly.
It's a wrestling business, right?
That's very true.
Okay.
So this is New England. You wrestled, a lot in the Carolinas, and then also you wrestled in New England. What's the differences in the areas? Or are there?
I've wrestled everywhere.
Yeah.
More so down south, East Coast from Philadelphia down. But wrestling fans are pretty much the same all over. Some are harder than others. The New York area are more demanding. They don't see something they like, they just don't say anything. Down south, they're a little more agreeable as long as the product is good. It's on us as performers to elicit a response. If we're not doing the right things, then we need to change it up and do something else.
Now, someone who's also worked as an agent for a long time, when you see young people, and obviously the wrestling business evolves to a certain degree, but you also want to. So how do you work with that? How do you work with knowing that things evolve, so things have to change, but also keeping foundation for the wrestling?
It's a good question, and sometimes it's a hard blend. The hardest thing to do is if you got a racehorse, you got a thoroughbred, let them run. The problem is if you started out with 8 minutes and you got these two young thoroughbreds with a plan, suddenly you're down because the match before yours ran over, you're down to 5 minutes. Real hard for a lot of these young guys to adjust because they don't have enough experience. You know what I mean? They're put on that main roster sometimes too soon, and they're not able to adjust and do their storytelling. You take 3 minutes out of a match, that's a lot today. Back in the day, we had 20, 25 minutes every time we went through the curtain.
Yeah.
And just to be perfectly honest with you, it's a lot easier to get your story told if you have more time.
Yeah. So AEW, you're working for AEW. What was the last show like, and what are you looking forward to the future?
Well, I'll tell you what, if you're in the wrestling business now and you're not excited about what's going on, it's fresh, it's new. I happened to be in the green room with some of their talent the day before the show with doing my StarCast stuff.
Yeah.
And, man, it felt good to see that buzz and see people excited and see guys talking and sitting on the edge of their seats.
Yeah.
Haven't seen that in a long, long time. And they single-handedly have refurbished the feeling, I think, of fans and talent and everybody that's involved in the business, guys like you and I.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, and I think it's done something that no one else has been able to do, to really capture the social media to mean something, as opposed to just we have a bunch of people following us on Twitter, or whatever. Because without TV, it's done really, sold out arenas. It's done very well on pay-per-view. And now it's going to TV.
Yeah, and something that just popped into my head that on none of these interviews have I taken the time to do, and it's pretty stupid out of me, but the ones that have made this all possible? Khan family. No one has given them a pat on the back because the gentleman funding this is very successful in life. He has put some competitive, strong numbers out there, on hiring his talent, hiring his staff, suddenly they're to be taken serious, very serious. It's never happened before. There's been rumblings here, and there are a lot of great companies. I think ROH is a solid company. There's solid independent companies around that are stable, but they've not been in a position to compete with WWE. Now they have competition. As long as AEW doesn't try to compete and do anything similar to what they do. Be their own product, be fresh, do what they want to do, take their time, and build their stars. And they'll be fine.
After show, how when you're watching the back and you saw the Dustin Cody Rhodes match, what?
Be a strong man, you can do it anywhere. You want to be an Indian chief, cowboy, you can do it in the ring. You can do it in the mall. The most electrifying line in sports entertainment today. If you smell what the Rock is cooking, hate me if you can survive if I let you. Let's figure it and thinking that nothing's gonna stop the Macho Man Randy Savage now. I'm the man, I'm the icon, and death, Bruce can't bow. I am God.
The number one show on the net that leads to the best in your head like Goldberg Net. For the punks and the perverts, this is not a work with Terry Funk and Knox Baker. Check Inchman and Barbie, they got the cheap heat, so sit back and have a seat. They got questions from the fans, in your head is the band from Australia to Japan. Shake down the road, get back to back stroke up the Mississippi. I have crossed the brain and demons. We are bigger, we are faster, and we are all night long. Are you idiots, perverts, and fools? Be sure and tune in and listen to this show.
All right, and we are live here once again at In Your Head Wrestling Radio. I'm the internet icon, the pride of the pilgrims, the most honest man in all the podcasting. Hollywood, Jackie Jones, along with my right-hand man, my audio soulmate, and the enforcer of the Headyverse.
I think back through the years, Jack. I think about all the monikers that I have been given, and it is an honor to have them all. And I am indeed all of those things, including 1-inch biceps, the power goat, the man who tells you what to do, the boss baby, the king of all the marks. And I just want to say it is a glorious night tonight, Jack. It's a glorious night. It's not a night for fighting, but it's a time for celebration because it is our annual Headys event.
Damn, we are here to celebrate the best of wrestling in 2024. Tony, ever ready? Is this live? No, it is taped.
It is
But
live and ever ready.
yes, we are live here talking about the Headys, celebrating the best of last year in wrestling and the best right here in Your Head.
Very much so. I'm
We've
looking
got
forward to
the
it.
fine folks of the Headyverse here, and we've got a full house. A live audience here. Look at all them. Look at Jonathan Jackson. He's waiting in anticipation.
The biggest anticipation.
Lexar, he looks riveted. Vic Schiavone, he's loving being here.
What about John
Rocky
Brown?
looks a little scared.
What about John Brown? Is he intrigued?
Well, I don't know. Look at Tazo. It looks like he's ready to do some favors to win an award, maybe. Goosey, he's all dappered up. The Flea, he's trying to buy his way in. Steven, look, he's looking all sharp there in the back, looking cool as a cucumber. And of course, Job's right up there front, even with a broken freaking leg. The lovely, the sexy Geraldine in the house. Bruce A hanging out. And of course, Mikey B. He's peeking in, he's taking notes for the PWI. Tony Eveready. Shuley said the Jake Hudson thing was a misunderstanding. And then he called guys marks. Care to comment? Well, from what I understand, before we get into the Headys here, Incher, we talked about this previous on the show, and from my understanding is
This is
Shuley,
a way to kick off the Headys.
Shuley had, well, it was $4.99. We have to talk about it.
Yeah, he pays us. We're whores. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, for this $5 minus YouTube's cut. I think that's $3.50 for the $3.50. That doesn't even cover the stream. But hey, I appreciate it for fine folks here like Tony Eveready would send in some super chats. But anyway, it is also my birthday, by the way. But tomorrow is.
It's not quite yet, mister. You just
good point, because I actually
horses.
have a big box here from Mr. Mitten. I was going to open it now, but we'll save it for after midnight. So it's technically my birthday. But yeah, so from what I understand, I honestly did not see it. I just heard about it. Shuley, he tried to get or he influenced Jake to Jake had like a bloody hemorrhoid, and Shuley had asked him on air to like rub it and then lick his fingers clean. And I think Jake's a good guy. He is aware himself. He has some issues, and so I think that's taking advantage of.
He described it on the show. He said it in his own words.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah, I think that was probably taking it a little too far. Maybe he thought,
yeah, I agree.
Want to do it. Maybe he thought it would be funny just to bring it up. I don't know, but I think that was taking it too far.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, now it is time.
It's kind of like Tazo whenever he gets naked on the show. We don't necessarily want him to get naked on the show.
Right.
But
no, I want Tazo fully
funny.
Clothed. I want Tazo in a parka. I want Tazo in a beekeeper suit. I want, Tazo in a straitjacket. I believe the state also wants that.
So who was he calling marks, though? Was he calling people who...
I don't know. I do find that very cringe is when a lot of these podcasters who have nothing to do with wrestling, even if they do have something to do with wrestling, but they're not wrestlers, and they use all the wrestling terminology, like it's a work, these people are marks, I'm a baby face, where I'm having a heel turn. Found that super cringe.
Has Ric Flair possessed you or something? Are you...
I don't know.
Like
if you're using that stuff and you sound stupid, but when you're using it like in real life, I don't know. I just think I'm just like,
yeah. But I'm not just a mark. I'm the king of all the marks. So he needs to recognize.
Boom, bam. So I kind of like this audience. By the way, if you would like to become a future audience member for a show, email me, jackisbackbrother@gmail.com. Maybe we can hook that up. It's kind of fun here with this live studio audience right in front of us.
Hell yeah.
Or if you want to do what Troy's doing there and flash some cash over our way. So let's get into it.
We kicked off the Headies by talking about a bloody hemorrhoid. So there you go.
That's not just a typical in your head at night, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah. Kicking it off good.
Mm-hmm.
You remember this? I just found this in my closet. You remember this? Coven.
Oh yeah.
I was sent that from. You sent it to me, didn't you? Didn't
Mark
they give us some
Borchardt?
free ones or something like that?
Yeah. From American Movie?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Cool. Jonathan Jackson? I don't believe Jackson does any of this stuff. The picture of the guy on the way on the left has threatened people on Twitter and has. I don't believe that Jackson does.
No, you got the wrong Jonathan Jackson.
Yeah.
Well, not even Jonathan Jackson. You got
no, they probably just all look like this guy.
Yeah, I don't think that Jonathan Jackson want to do anything like that. He's an fine, outstanding citizen of the verse, and I'm pretty sure that everyone who's in the Headyverse could never do anything of the sorts.
Eric
We're all good
Wygren,
people here.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Mm-hmm. It's not his birthday yet. You have to wait till midnight to do that. Them's the rules.
Birthday
so you gotta
midnight.
You got to stick around for the Headies just to wish Jackie Jones a happy birthday, or Neil Jones, whatever you know this guy by. You know it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. We're gonna get to the Headies.
You want me to go to the first one? Are we going to do the one that you make up your own award last, or
we'll do that before the in your head? We'll do in your head ones after that. So we're gonna start way down at worst nickname and then work our way up to best.
Okay, sounds good to me.
So Jackie worst Jones. Nickname. This is the worst nickname for a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
I you know what? After I picked this, I'm not even sure. Maybe it debuted in 2025, but whatever. That is Cope.
Yeah, that I do believe they started using that in 2025. So you're going to have to pick something else. That doesn't work. You're going to save that for next year, and you're going to have to think of something else. Do we have to use the day it debuted, or because mine debuted several years ago, but I think I've just had enough of it.
What was it?
Do we have to use something that debuted in 2024, or do we? It
should be, but fuck it, whatever. It don't matter. No, just do the worst one throughout the year.
Well, the one that bothers me right now, I don't think I've ever been that big on it, was the man for Becky Lynch.
Oh yeah, I've never been a big fan of it. I actually think it's I think it serves the opposite of what it's trying to do, because if she's supposed to be empowering to women, and it's supposed to be a woman could, do whatever a man could do, she shouldn't be the man, because that, to me, and people could say, hey, you're thinking too much about this, but it's like, oh, you have to be a male to be good. So I actually think it's the opposite of what it's meant to do. So I agree. I don't think it's a good
yeah. I think it's definitely ran its course too. So I think she needs to start up with something else. And she's barely around as it is anymore. So get rid of the man and change it to something else. I mean, go back to Last Kicker.
Yeah.
I don't think she should do that. That's not a very good nickname either. But yeah, that was the one that I picked. But Cope is definitely a bad one, your pick, because it's like that's just the worst name. It's just like his name now, though, isn't it?
Yeah, he's just Cope. It's bad, especially like if he would have debuted as Cope in AEW, it would have been bad enough. But he had just debuted as Adam Copeland and then has already changed his name to Cope. It seems like a Vince McMahon like deal, where they would shorten someone's name, to he's just Land or something.
See, I'm 1 inch biceps, but people call me Incher. I think he should have called himself Edger.
The hell yeah, the edging, that's a sexual term. I don't know if you know about that, Incher.
Sexton Hardcastle, the Edger.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. So,
Do we want to describe what the Edger is, or what edging is, or
no, you got a super chat if you need to know any of these things. So,
that sounds fair.
So the first, according to the Headyverse, first runners up were actually a tie between the CEO. Which I don't mind.
I
don't
like
mind.
CEO. All right. I mean, it
Yeah.
gives people stuff to chant. Everybody's chanting it. I mean,
and another one I don't mind either is the final boss for The Rock.
People don't like the final boss?
I guess not.
I like that nickname.
But the worst, I do too, actually. The worst nickname is Cope. Cope has won by the Heady.
Cope has won, eh? Huh. And it didn't even debut in 2024. I'll have to look to make sure, but I don't think it debuted in 2024.
Favorite nickname?
Well, Jackie Jones. Mine was the one that all the fans love. They're all chanting it. And they did the angle in too early, in my opinion. They should have let it ride out a little bit longer. And that is Mommy for Rhea Ripley. Yeah. It's like they could have kept with that for a while. I think they ended it way too soon. I don't think people are as into Dominique and Liv. I think they both lost the momentum.
The fans are all horned up for Rhea, for sure. Men and women.
So it was a shocker that they ended it and Liv, he went with her, but I think they should have kept with Rhea. So Dom and Rhea. So Mommy. So it doesn't have the same appeal to it now. You call her Mommy, but that's over with. That whole angle's over with. So it just doesn't feel right.
$5, Tony Eveready. At some point tonight, can you guys pull a clip of Shuli and announce the winner of the biggest hack at the annual Headies is Shuli Egar? That would have been a funny bit, but now it's been given away.
See, he could have done that as his entry for make your own award.
Yeah, that's something to remember for the next Headies.
Yeah, so you gotta remember that for next year.
Or think ahead and send us a clip before before we go live. Maybe you can email us anytime. Jack, it's easier to do iyhwrestling@gmail.com.
That's still in full effect.
All right, so mine I picked just because I don't like the name Big Bill. I think it's too generic, but I do like Redwood, so I picked Redwood. I also like the Bad Apple. I'm a Learning Tree fan. I know it's kind of hated, but I also like because I do not like the Bounty Hunter because the guy doesn't hunt bounties, but I kind of like the Bad Apple. So I like all the nicknames around the Learning Tree. I'm pro Learning Tree, but I picked Redwood for Big Apple for Big Bill because Big Bill is not a great name.
Maybe he's hunting the bounty like paper towel instead of like actual people like New Jack used to do. So.
Should they bring in a lumberjack character who cuts down the redwood?
Sure. At this point, what the hell? They might as well do something on AEW. I think 2025 is the year I've lost all faith in AEW.
Yeah, unfortunately, I would agree. So far, hopefully things... We're still early in the year, but
I don't want to spoil anything for later on in the awards, but I probably would have liked to said Tony Khan's most underrated, but I didn't this year. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't. Yeah. I did that last year.
There's been a change in some of the
years. It's definitely been a shift in the force disturbance.
So the second runner-up for favorite nickname, Bitch.
So that's the Okada one then.
Yeah, it's more like a catchphrase, I think. But
did he steal it from you?
I think so. I think that's why Gogo likes it so much. You know what? People have said Okada is the Asian Jackie Jones. People have said that. The first runner-up, the Alpha Takeshita.
Okay.
20% of the votes.
That's a pretty good name.
But the winner with a huge 60% of the votes, is Mommy for Rhea Ripley.
I like it, but Should have kept that angle going longer. It just doesn't have the same feel to it anymore.
Yes, is what I'm saying. That's what I agree. Go. Bitch is a catchphrase. Maybe we could add catchphrase next year. That's a good award, actually, best catchphrase.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I made up this award this year, I had no pick because I couldn't think of one. Worst ring entrance. I was like, I don't really know who I think's like a really. You know what? Honestly, I think about Death Riders. I'm gonna say Death Riders.
Okay, that's probably a good go-to. I'm going to go with Damian Priest because it's like I don't mind the song, but it just, I don't know. He comes out and I'm just not very big into Damian Priest.
I'm not either. He doesn't shoot the arrow anymore, does he? Remember, he used to shoot an arrow,
I concur.
And it would like light up on fire or something. You know what the hell I'm talking about?
Is this on my end or your end?
What?
We're glitching out here.
Oh, I see and hear you fine.
You hear me fine? I can't. You're Optimus Prime on me. You're totally glitching out.
Anyone? Let's to
that
chat.
Room is everything fine?
No, you've just frozen on my end. So.
Oh my!
Damn! What the hell's the Inchman doing? He's bailing on the Headys. Boom! How come the questions aren't posted? They are, boy! Go and look with your eyes. Jericho's Judas. Really? I completely disagree 100%. I mean, people loved it. In fact, I think that's why they stopped using it, because he's a heel. So, I mean, you could personally not like it, but I think it would be incorrect to call it the worst. Christian. I don't know who Christian Cage? Let's see. Waiting for the OIB. Scott Irwin was one of the Yukon Lumberjacks. Yep, 1970s. Big Josh version 2. The Learning Tree Love. There we go. So we're waiting for OIB. Man, yeah, there's a lot of hate here for Lexar. So I don't know all this stuff about Lexar. Is he, the one guy said he was threatening people with guns. I've never heard of about Lexar.
What was that? Threatening people with guns?
Yeah, apparently Lexar is threatening people with guns on the internet or something.
You don't have a gun, do you, Lexar?
I don't know. He's never brought up a gun.
Notice I jumped right to Jonathan Jackson's defense, and I'm like, he wouldn't do anything like that. And then Lexar's like, you don't have any guns, do you, Lexar?
I would think he would have told us, honestly, if he did. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I don't think Lexar would do anything like that either.
So,
I don't think he'd be threatening anybody. Or he...
Well, I'm not saying he wouldn't threaten somebody, but I don't know about guns. Worst ring entrance as voted on by the Headyverse.
Yeah, I picked Damian Priest.
Yeah.
Let's see what the Headyverse has to say.
The second runner-up is Cody Rhodes with 10% of the vote.
I could see that. But I can't deny that the people are into it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so.
The first runner-up is Jericho, which I'm a fan of. You know what? I don't really like the new music. I like the Judas music. Gets people excited.
You don't like I Am the Learning Tree. That's on the new album, probably.
Yeah, I don't know. The worst is I can't even think in my mind what the ring entrance is really, but the winner for worst ring entrance with 25% of the vote is Ricochet.
Ricochet.
Yeah, I can't even think in my mind what his is.
It's just like a real kind of computerized song, like,
It's probably just real generic.
and then it goes.
So what? It's like playing like a Tecmo Bowl or something.
Yeah. No, I'm probably did a terrible impersonation of his theme music, but it's I don't hate it, but okay. People don't like it.
The best ring entrance.
The best ring entrance.
Mm-hmm. I picked Max Caster for the Acclaim.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet how he comes out and he does his whole
I think
rap.
I think that
I think it's over with though. I don't think they're going to have him doing it anymore.
I've always thought could be a future main event guy for him. They split up the group and he's immediately getting squashed. I don't understand the thought process there.
Yeah. I did like how he was like kind of like running.
I think he's super entertaining, but you can't just have him get squashed and like
you got to have him have some, some sort of an edge to him.
I posted
not an edger, but some edge.
Yeah. I mean, I posted that in a group and people were like, oh, what can you even do with this character? And it's like they literally just started the character.
It's like, what can't you do with it? I mean,
it's over. The guy's clearly talented. The guy's got one of the best talkers in the company. Like, it's doomed to failure if you just have him get destroyed.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like. I mean, what he's established so far, it doesn't seem like he would just be a guy who would lose all the time. Mm-hmm. I mean, he was part of the heavyweight champions of the trios and tag. So it's like he should be somewhat accomplished. You're not just going to break Shawn Michaels away from Marty Jannetty and just have him job. Expect him to get over.
Otherwise, just keep the team together. If you're just going to break them up,
keep them going and see what else you can get. I don't know why they broke that team up to begin with. I think that was a very poor
especially if you don't like. Oh, we can make something. We can take this guy to the next level. If you're not going to do that, it's really just
they could have got to a different level of of. Like,
I agree. I think they still had legs as a team. People really liked them. I actually thought they still had legs when they were tag champs.
Mm-hmm. So I don't understand that one at all. But
what was your ring entrance?
My favorite ring entrance, and we only saw it once in 2024. That was the final boss, The Rock. I thought it was awesome how the lights went out, and then it's like the final boss, and they had that whole video package. I thought that was like so freaking awesome. And like the nickname, I'm the final boss. I mean, maybe if you're not a video game player, it doesn't like.
I will say, like, I got it too. I thought I was entertained by it. My mom had no clue what it meant. So I do think for certain people, it probably doesn't make sense. But I would think for the core audience,
it's like when you're fighting your way through a video game and you get to that last boss and you're like, oh man, your heart starts racing. I'm at the final boss.
Yeah, you're fighting was it the Mother Brain in Metroid?
Mother Brain, your heart's racing. You're trying to shoot those rockets through the broken glass at the brain, and you're like, oh, I got to. Things are floating down and hitting you and knocking you into the little pool.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite ending in a game. I remember in Super Metroid. Like, I remember exactly what you're saying. You actually like felt like nervous, like, because not only then after you beat it, then the whole place starts blowing up and you had to escape.
Or then you lose and you're like, damn that final boss.
Yeah, then you got to get back there.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. It works.
I like
the Headyverse has spoken, though, insert. And the second runner-up for the Headyverse is Sting coming out of the rafters again. 15.
Oh, that's good. Did he did do it in 2024.
Yeah, it was, I believe, his final thing. First runner-up is the final boss, The Rock, with 25%.
Thank you, everybody.
But the winner, just squeaking out with 30% of the vote, Joe Hendry, the winner of the Headys. Best
Joe Hendry is a funny cat. I mean, he's got some good stuff. I like his songs, so I don't know why WWE wants to bring him in and just treat him like he's a jobber in the Royal Rumble. I mean, they could have done something.
Yeah. Get the Taz treatment.
Pretty much, yeah. Like
Worst.
you're with TNA, so we're just gonna have to throw you out of the ring like nothing's happening here.
These people must be like personal friends. This because I don't know. Look, I don't know what they're talking about. Like he's talking about the university this guy went to or something.
I'm not in the know of whatever he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sorry, Lexar. You don't have a gun, right? You haven't answered that yet.
This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is for fight. This is for fun. All right. Let's see where we worst theme song.
I hate doing it because he's probably one of my favorite personalities, but I will have to say it's kind of just, yeah. I know he's supposed to be a heel, so maybe that's what he's shooting for. He doesn't want like a good reaction. Is Don Callis? Like it's just like
the same thing. Yeah, he gets a great like people boot, but yeah, I don't. I'm not a fan either.
Like I would think they could think of something else. You know,
it reminds me. I know they did like kind of goofy stuff like that in the '90s. Like IRS came out to like typewriters and stuff. Like it just doesn't work. I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Because the guy would actively have to like, I want this as my theme, which makes no sense. You know, like he wouldn't be in the. You know what I mean? I get like he wants a heel reaction, but the character, if this was real, like a guy wouldn't pick that for his theme song. It makes no sense.
That is true. He would want something, you know, kind of like triumphant, like he's coming out and he's gonna. Yeah. So I definitely, even looking at it from that standpoint. Yeah, you got a good point.
So, honestly, the second runner-up was with 10% vote. Do not have one. People actually wrote that in. Do not have one.
Everybody loves some entrances, I guess.
The first runner-up is Don Callis with 15% of the vote. Most of these were like things that just got one vote, but that got a few. But the number one also didn't get a ton of votes. But with 20% of the votes, Judgment Day. I can't even think of their theme, honestly.
I like Judgment Days. Like, they've kind of broken it up, but I kind of like Judgment Day. If people don't like that song, or they don't like just how they come out to the ring, I mean,
yeah,
I like Judgment Day's theme.
Just so you understand, HE, right to censor. This is for of last year. It's not just like of all time. So it wouldn't make a lot of sense if people voted for something that hasn't been around in 25 years. But
yeah, this is just 2024. If we were around when right to censor, we probably would have picked right to censor because that was awful. The whole you know, that whole thing, that was terrible. That's kind of like the typewriter. It's just like,
yeah. Unless he was using that as like and also another like idea. So best theme song. And even though I know he's jumped ship, every time I hear it, I still get excited, and that is The Cult of Personality.
Okay.
Oh, you thought
you had me scared there for a second.
No, I don't really like the other.
I was like, all right, a fit is out to be thrown right now because he's about to say Cody Rhodes, and I'm going to have to flip my shit here. Ooh, okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
fine with that. That's.
I think even if you don't like even if you're not a Punk fan, like it's hard to deny that's like that's a great theme, and it really fits the character.
Most definitely, Cult of Personality. It's good stuff. I like seeing CM Punk. I'm a little impartial because of his exit from AEW, but I'm still a fan of the guy.
I am too. I'll always be a fan. I think
my favorite theme song, which even debuted in 2024, somebody Jack loves to death, and that is Solo Sikoa. I like his theme.
Get the fuck out of here! Solo Sikoa.
Yeah, it's like Solo Sikoa. It's taking it all. Do. I like it.
What the hell's wrong with you? You been eating paint chips?
No, I think it's a good theme. I think it's pretty good. And if you go look it up on the YouTube, people are saying it's straight fire. I think that's a good thing, according to the kids. I think it is. Straight fire, Jack.
I have to
It
agree
ain't
with Tazo.
mild. It is fire. Do I have a fire? Let's see.
Right,
I don't think I have a fire.
Probably too spicy for you.
It's too spicy.
I agree with this. Lexar may be a creep, but he is our creep. I mean, we can't disagree with that on every level. But according to the Headyverse intro, this is what they voted on. That's what matters here, even though, we're here to talk about our picks too. Let's see. The second runner-up, the acclaimed, I assume not just for the beat, but because of the rap. First runner-up, Cult of Personality. Winner of the theme song of the year, Joe Hendry.
Oh, okay.
Damn, Joe Hendry's cleaning up here.
You're scaring me there, Headyverse. I thought you were going to go with Cody Rhodes there for a second. We're all good here, though.
Woke up this morning, and Alexa got himself a gun.
And no, I don't have a gun.
All right.
We can rest easy.
The worst finisher of the year. I actually didn't have one. I really thought, but I can't think of one that I really think's a bad finisher.
Mm-hmm.
After I saw the votes, I probably agree with the one that did win, but I couldn't think of one at the time. And so I didn't want to cheat.
I think it just kind of looks stupid. And I know it was like being promoted as like this devastating move that's like really like killing people, but it's Bronson Reed's Tsunami. I thought he's just a big like hefty dude jumping off of the rope, and I guess it is impressive, but I mean, I don't know. I think it looks kind of crappy. I don't think it's like him doing it over and over and over, and Michael Cole going, "Oh my God, oh, he did it again!" And then like the most incompetent security guards are like taking him out, and they're taking him out, and they almost got him out of the arena, and then he goes, "Ah!" And then he runs down to the ring, and he does it again.
I like Bronson Reed. You're very anti Bronson Reed, but I like. Damian Priest, this is not a bad pick, Damian G. You don't fall down during a choke slam when you're a big guy. Plus, then it's an unnecessary bump on your. It is kind of weird that you mentioned.
Yeah, he like falls to his ass too. Yeah,
I never liked Finn Balor's. I'm gonna say Finn Balor's. I never liked his double stomp because he just falls on his ass. That what reminded me of. Like, it's clear he just like doesn't hit the guy and just falls down. And I never think it looks good. I mean, I remember Kevin Sullivan when he did the double stomp, he landed on the guy. Maybe that hurt. Maybe it's not safe, but like it looked like he was trying to hurt the guy.
Mm-hmm. I think low key does it good.
Yeah, low key too. He didn't just fall down on his ass.
He kind of always does his like crouch.
Yeah, I've never. Finn Balor's a talented guy. I don't really like him as a character, but his finisher I never think looks good. So, second runner-up is actually with you, Intra, the Tsunami by Bronson Reed with 10% of the votes.
Mm-hmm.
15% of the vote is Eat Defeat by Mia Yim.
Eat Defeat.
I don't even know what that is, honestly.
It's just like kind of like a falling, like she's got her foot and kind of.
Oh, I know the move. Yeah,
kind of.
Someone else used to do it too. That's what someone else had the same name. And the winner for worst finisher of the year, and I do agree with this when she's doing it to people that she can't do it to, and that is Mercedes Monet's finisher with 30% of it.
Is she having trouble getting it on people?
Yeah, depending on who she's wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Best finisher of the year.
Best finisher of the year.
I picked the Scorpion Deathlock by Sting.
It's a classic.
Yeah,
but it's a good.
Probably the last time we'll ever see it, so I'm putting it in here.
I can get that. I can get behind that. It was the year Sting.
Yeah.
Finisher of the year for me was Will Ospreay's Hidden Blade. I enjoyed that. He kind of.
Oh, that's right. Gail Kim used Eat Defeat.
Yeah.
Troy's with you on Hidden Blade. Finisher of the year. So according to the Headyverse, second runner-up is Rhea Ripley's Riptide.
Okay.
First runner-up is Hangman's Buckshot Lariat.
That is good, Larry.
I like it
he
too.
He does do a great job. I wish I thought
And they
of
usually do a good job setting it up because it's a move that can be convoluted to set up. But I think he usually works it well. I actually think he's a really underrated wrestler, which sounds a little weird, but I don't think he gets enough credit. I think he's actually one of the top guys in AEW that they should really focus on. And I'm excited about him in MJF feud. I think that could steal the spotlight in AEW. And the winner is Will Ospreay's Hidden Blade. They agree with you and Troy. 35% of the vote by the Headyverse.
Thank you, Headyverse. And congratulations, Will Ospreay. Let's see if I can get the thumbs up.
Worst pay-per-view of the year. I'll be honest, I didn't really see many pay-per-views this year I thought were bad. I liked all the AEW shows. And to be truthful, I don't think any of the WWE pay-per-views I really thought was bad that I watched, as far as the show. So I picked my go-to Crown Jewel.
That was mine as well. I probably picked it last year. I just disagree with WWE going over there and being so friendly with Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, it's becoming more.
There for a while,
they were the only people who stayed with them after they butchered the dude, but ripped the reporter all apart. But since then, people forgot that and they just think of money. So unfortunately, it's becoming everyone's starting to go back to Saudi.
Mm-hmm. And
but I'm not
and it's going to be worse for 2025 because. Well, actually, would it be 2026? It would be 2026.
Yeah, with the Rumble, that's lame.
The Rumble's going to be there, which is really disappointing.
I agree.
Because that's normally one of my favorite pay-per-views. I'm not going to be able to enjoy it as well.
Jonathan Jackson's already got his tickets.
Damn. Jonathan Jackson, I'm surprised at you. I was taken up so vehemently for you at the beginning of the show. So you got to say something like that.
This happened on an early one, but so everyone either voted for each person picked one that really didn't get any votes, but 25% of the people picked none, which I thought was actually pretty nice. They wrote in none. They didn't leave it blank. But 40% of the votes, number one winner for worst pay-per-view of the year is Crown Jewel. So they agree with us.
Which, if you look at the show, it's probably really not a bad show in itself, but just that they're going there and that
right.
Punk, it's just hard to swallow that pill,
I hope you're right, Golga. Will lose respect if he does after being so audible about it.
He'll be there. That's at the Royal Rumble. I mean, he's not going to be in the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
I bet he'll be there. That's what my money's on.
Should we get this Paterno guy in the chat on to tell us all the dirt on Lexar? Apparently, he's someone that's for Game Changer Wrestling and talking about how he's been banned from that.
So.
We have to get the dirt on this.
Do we want to do that to Lexar? But I think that when we brought it up, we have to hear the guy.
Might win Moment of the Year in the Headys next. Worst TV show of the year. And I know Intra's going to be sad that I picked this. Oh, by the way, I like that we have the match in patches today. I picked Ring of Honor.
What?
ROH. It should not exist.
I don't think it's fair if you don't actually watch the show. You do not actually watch the show, and this is not fair.
Well, I think ROH
you are being like Stevie Richards saying "Fight Forever"
or Stevie Wonder talking about anything because he can't see it.
I wasn't going to go there.
Oh.
Or say "Fight Forever" is a bad game when it's clear he hasn't played it.
Let me explain.
He says he doesn't even own a copy.
Let me explain. I think ROH's existence hurts AEW because they have all these worthless belts over the show. they have some people that could be doing something in AEW, wasted away in Ring of Honor. So therefore, I'm picking Ring of Honor as the worst show because it actually hurts the show that I like, AEW. And also takes Tony Khan away. Not that I love Tony Khan's mind,
I don't
but
think he's taking much time away to book the show, Jack.
like, what am I going to do in Ring of Honor?
I did watch last week, and they just showed the matches from the Jericho Cruise, so it didn't really take any like creative input there. I think Jericho just booked that whole show, if you ask me. And I'll say this for the Ring of Honor app. That I'm happy. I'm happy with it now because they have a data saving mode. You go into the settings whenever you start and you don't have to like destroy all your data on your phone if you have limited data. So big thumbs up to that. Thank you, Ring of Honor. I'll try to be watching Ring of Honor more often now. And I did watch the show on the Jericho Cruise, and I thought it was all right. I'm not saying it was the best show, but you don't watch it.
Did you get you hard to go? Jack, take me to the cruise.
Take me away.
Would you break your rule of ever sharing a room with me if we went on the cruise? Would you once again?
I don't know. This is a scary question now.
Well, we can redo Guys and Fries.
He's like, this is a cabin of sin.
Yeah, but well, we're out on sea, and sure, anything that happens on here won't be a sin.
I'll call home like, so awful, he won't let me eat any fries.
Oh, I'll let you eat all the fries you wanted, sure.
But not that one. Not that one.
I've got some special sauce on these fries for you, and sure.
Well, as you know,
I don't like mayo. That's not mayo on those fries.
God, should I just hang up now? Honestly, I probably should have did that 25 years ago when we started.
Oh, 25 years ago. We
we
even knew each other then.
Actually, I think we did because we were on the message board. No.
Yeah.
But I had a hard time picking this one because I don't really think but it was the 3-hour show then, was Monday Night Raw. And those 3 hours was hard to get through. So, and this was 2024. I know now it's on Netflix. This is 2024 I'm voting for. So I'm going to say Monday Night Raw, but I don't think it was like horrible, but it was just long. And it's like hard to make it. Yeah, 3 hours is just too long, unless it's like a pay-per-view.
I agree 100%.
With no commercials.
So before we go, I have been cast as a mob bot, the Mob Bots Truett in the upcoming Our-Man Funk, and I've been doing some wardrobe tests. So here is a sneak peek. Look at that intro. Boom.
It looks like it's very mobbish looking. Mm-hmm. I could see that.
Put that with some of the I sent intro line, which we can't see here on the show, but now if that guy was looking at you and saying that, what would you do?
It's not too far off from how it really is, I guess. Yeah, that would be very scary, I think. It would be very frightening. I'd have to run for the door. Feet don't fail me now.
So the Headyverse for worst TV of the show. The second runner-up, NWA Power.
See, I don't watch it, so I didn't vote for it. I'm not going to vote for it if I don't watch it. So Power was exempt to me. I wouldn't vote against it.
First runner-up with 30% of the vote, Raw.
Okay.
For the first time in Headyverse history, in Heady's history, the worst TV show of the year with 40% of the votes, Rampage. Well, I don't know, maybe that's one before, but Rampage won worst of the year.
I kind of was thinking Rampage, but I did watch it, and it was just kind of there. But it's like it's dead now.
That's
it
true.
Died in 2020.
It's like adding insult to injury.
It's like kicking it while it's down. Yeah. It's totally gone right now.
Yeah,
and Moxley pulled.
That'd be like going into a Make-A-Wish kid and just like spitting in his eye or something.
Yeah, so I couldn't pick Rampage. It's too hurtful to pick that.
TV show of the year. Your favorite wrestling show, weekly wrestling show of the year. I think everyone knows what I picked. It's the one that I do watch every week. Although this year it's starting to change. Not that I don't still watch it, but I've started to watch Raw. But last year I primarily watched this, and I enjoyed it for the most part. And that is Dynamite.
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 I would have went with Dynamite, but there was a certain somebody who I think is the best color commentator in the business right now, and we haven't seen a talent so good in decades. I think he's as good. No, it's not you. I think he's as good, if not better, than Bobby Heenan, and that is Nigel McGuinness.
I love Nigel. I don't know if
I
I'd
love
say that,
Nigel.
but I love him too.
And if you want Nigel, you got to go to Collision.
That's a good point.
So that's the show that I pick. I know Dynamite's not far behind for me, but I think Nigel just really makes Collision an enjoyable show to watch. And I picked AEW Collision just because of Nigel McGuinness. And I do enjoy it for the most part.
Yeah.
But Nigel really is great on the commentary.
So number 2, second runner-up for TV show of the year is Raw with 15% of the vote. The first runner-up is AEW Collision with 20% of the votes. Mm-hmm. And the winner for TV show of the year is Dynamite with 30% of the votes.
I dig it. But I just don't like that addition of Taz. Taz brings down Dynamite. Taz
he does. I agree. I've never understood the appeal of Taz outside of his wrestling run.
Yeah, and when they replace him every now and then with somebody, it's like, oh, thank God Taz ain't here.
I agree. It was a real, I think it went down in a lot of ways, but that's definitely a downturn. Is adding Taz to it. Favorite DVD or streaming documentary?
Favorite DVD or streaming documentary? Do you want me to go first?
Sure.
Might be the same as yours, but I picked Dark Side of the Ring, the Harley Race episode. They credit it In Your Head.
Boom! Bam. We did. I picked the same.
Mm-hmm.
But what did the Headyverse say, Incher? They said second runner-up, Dark Side of the Ring, Buff Bagwell with 10%.
That was a good episode.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
First runner-up, the Bray Wyatt Peacock documentary with 20% of the vote.
Really? I haven't watched that one.
And the winner, though, they are with us, Headyverse, and we love you. Dark Side of the Ring, Harley Race, 40% of the vote.
Good job, Headyverse. Good job.
No, Lexar's been around forever, and I always hated Taz as a commentator in WWE. Thought he was absolutely terrible.
Yeah. You've never been very at times I was all right with him in SmackDown, like with him and Michael Cole. I thought he was all right. But you kind of start pointing things out, and then I think he's gotten worse.
Yeah, I think so too. And a lot of people, I used to think maybe it was that environment, maybe he'd get better out, but no, I think he's even worse because he doesn't have someone actually trying to talk to him. Like, maybe that was an instance of maybe he needs someone to try to reel him in.
Have Vince on the other side just yelling at him.
Yeah.
What if Tony hires Vince just to come in and yell at Taz when he's on commentary? Just be like, damn it, Taz, you piece of shit. Yeah,
that would be good. I think they should just fire him.
Yeah, that would probably be more.
He wasn't. I'll get this. He wasn't. I didn't mind him as a manager. I think he's a better manager than Jake the Snake, who I like Jake the Snake, but he's just not really a good manager.
Yeah, he was better as with the Taz.
Yeah, Team Taz was good.
Taz. Yeah, why did they take him out of that?
Look out for who's the star to look out for in 2025?
Jackie Jones. I don't think you'll ever pass on my pick, which is Stephanie Valkyrie. I definitely think she's going to make a name for herself in WWE.
I'm a big fan.
If she can ever get off the learning show where she's learning to wrestle.
Her and Ricky Starks. Yeah, I'm a big fan. My winner is Penta.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
I'm a big fan. I think I have to admit I think I like him better in WWE than I did in AEW, and that's not always the case. So.
Well, I do think they've given him more promos and
Definitely, they've
showcased him in a
showcased them
better
much.
light.
Yeah, I have to
So.
admit 100%.
I'm happy for him. I'm just worried that WWE will.
They don't have a
stop
great
using
track record with it. I am hopeful that under new management they won't be so down on non-white American guys. So I don't know. So far, so good.
Yeah, they've been doing good with Penta. So
till
that happens,
the Headys has picked though. Injury. Second runner-up, Stephanie Vaquer with 10%. Second runner-up with 20% of the vote is Penta.
Mm-hmm.
But the winner with 30% of the vote, Braun Breaker.
I think he's kind of made it though already. I mean, he's holding a belt. I mean, he's not champion yet, but I think he's on his way. And it definitely seems like WWE has the rocket ship on him.
I know people will just defend WWE to the nth degree no matter what they do, but I mean, the people were chanting Ricky Starks. People know who the guy is. When he came out, he got a reaction because they just knew who he was. So I get
is that not his real name?
No, I believe his real name is Ricky Starks.
Oh,
so
really?
His name now is Ricky Saints.
Saints? Saints?
Yeah.
I'm Ricky Saints.
I don't like it. Even Ricky Saint would be better, but Ricky Saints is weird.
That's a very NXT type of name.
Oh yeah.
That was probably given to him by people who are learning to give.
They probably call it. I'm surprised they didn't call him like Stark Rickson or
something. Or just like, you might recognize my face, but I'm not that guy.
No,
I'm actually a different person.
But still the same.
Kind of like how they try to make people abandon their family and everything.
Yeah, but still always tell you that they're related to him for some reason.
Yeah, it's like, why are you telling me he's related to Rick Steiner if you don't want us calling him Steiner? It's like,
it's just
he's
awful.
Breaker now.
Guilty pleasure.
Could they have Rick Steiner come on the show and just be like, I didn't want to admit it, but my real name is Breaker?
Yeah, what if they just renamed him Ricky Breaker?
I'm Rick Breaker.
He's Brick Breaker.
I'm Brick Breaker. Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah. That's
I'm Brick Breaker. Oh,
I like to break bricks. Oh man, I'm the brick-faced gremlin Brick Breaker.
Just tarnish his whole career, just so they can call his son Braun Breaker.
Oh man, it's Big Papa Pump coming down here.
Mm-hmm.
Stiffy Breaker. Cheap views on streamboo.com. Remove space. Thanks, buddy. All right. Guilty pleasure.
Yeah. Guilty pleasure, Jack. Should I feel guilty about this? Or should I just love it?
That's what I was wondering. Mine I genuinely like, but I know a lot of people don't like it, so I picked it as my guilty pleasure.
Actually, I feel guilty a little bit about liking it back in the days, but now I feel really guilty about it because it's definitely put a kind of killed it. Was the Iron Savages?
Oh yeah.
I feel kind of bad about enjoying it so much back then. But,
yeah, do you even enjoy it more now?
No, that would be sick if I did. You know,
yeah.
Poor Iron Savages. The other two guys, it's like, what are they going to do now? They can't
Yeah, no, right.
It's like
fuck them over.
They're kind of fucked.
What if they start doing a new finish where they just stand on a guy's neck?
Jack, that's no,
you can't do that. Then this guy would be like, you can't talk about those guys. You got to get him and Lexar off the show. What's going on here? So, guilty pleasure. Mine is the Learning Tree. I genuinely like it. I think it's entertaining. The data backs me up. It does good numbers. And you know what else? Chris Jericho's cruise does really well. So if everyone hated the Learning Tree as much as they say, would they go on this cruise still?
I don't think so.
But the Headyverse says interest. The second runner-up, Otis, with 15% of the vote.
How do you feel guilty about liking Otis? I saw the man in the Bob Evans, and I said, I got to get my picture with that guy. And he's like, oh, yeah, go get your picture with me and shit. And I'm like, hell yeah.
Then they
My
fired
dad's like,
Tucker.
he does a wrestling radio show. And I'm like, oh, don't tell him that, Dad. And he's like, oh, yeah, Headys.org. And I said, Shawn Michaels every week. Well, maybe once.
It's still pretty
Scott
big.
Hall.
Yeah. Mick Foley. Yeah.
Mick Foley. And I said Magnum TA, I think. Yeah, I think I did say Magnum TA, and I think he kind of just looked at me on that. I think he knew him. I think he knew him, but
yeah,
he was a good dude. Now,
what if we got Tucker on and he starts telling a story and he's like, and then Vince saw this picture of me with this Mark podcaster and Bob Evans and fired me. No, Otis put all the blame on me and they fired me.
Tucky wasn't as personable, but I won't bash him. He took a picture. He stood up and did the pic, and he was busy on the phone, so I felt bad. But
I thought he was busy eating some biscuits and gravy.
They just ordered. They weren't eating yet, so I didn't.
What did they order? Do you remember?
I didn't hear what they ordered, but I wouldn't have bothered them if their food was there. But my arm was twisted by Juju. She was like, "Go get a picture with those big beef daddies," or whatever she said.
Yeah, get in there, be the meat sandwich.
Was that an incher sandwich?
I guess, yeah.
With a heavy machinery, inchers in the middle.
That sounds pretty hot. You stuck in the middle with two big, beefy, sweaty men.
Of course, that gets you going. But
anyway, that was number 2's first runner-up for Guilty Pleasure from the Headyverse with 25% of the vote. Big Boom AJ.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I think I'd kind of feel guilty about liking it so much.
Yeah, I agree.
I should have probably picked that one.
Yeah. The winner with 45% of the vote, pretty big. The Outrunners.
I don't feel guilty about it, though.
Me neither. I think they're super entertaining.
Liking the Outrunners is wrong. I don't want to be right.
Nate G of the Nasty Nation, he's saying we bring the boom.
Bring the boom.
You know what? Before I go on, hit that like button. Boom.
That
Boom.
brings the boom.
Subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you get a notification every time we're live. And if you would like to help out the channel, become a member. It starts at only $3 a month. Or
you know what's better than a big chocolate chunk cookie? That's bringing the boom by liking in your head.
Yeah.
Where's the Rizzler?
Fighting the Joker.
No, that's the Riddler, not the Rizzler.
Holy shit. What was the moment of the year that caused you to lose your mind?
I was like, holy shit. Freaking Dark Side of the Ring's using in your head clips. Yeah!
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah! I should just change mine. I'm going to change mine to that. I'm changing. I won't even say what I had picked, but yeah. So second runner-up is that In Your Head credited and Dark Side of the Ring with 10% of the vote.
Bam.
Second runner-up, Will Ospreay in London. I believe our London fans picked that 15%. But a winner with 50% of the vote. Sting's retirement match.
That was good.
Yeah, I agree.
That was good. So I didn't think of it, but that was a great moment.
Looking back, that AEW really lost a lot after that because up to that point, like that was a really big moment.
Mm-hmm.
That was really in.
And you know, it was nice for Tony Khan to let Sting have a big moment like that, especially with his sons and everything.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so it's like, you know,
I was hoping we'd see the kids wrestling. I know there was talks about it.
Let's just boo that man. Let's just boo him for being such a nice guy. Like, what sense does that make?
Most embarrassing.
Most embarrassing. It's just that it's embarrassing and just disgusting. Just disgusting that the fans, they don't boo this guy whenever he comes out for being such a turncoat piece of shit. And that is Cody Rhodes. With his little, whoa! And then he goes, "So, Seattle, what do you want to talk about?" And it's like, fuck this guy. He stabbed his friends in the back, and now AEW's in a bad spot. It's all this selfish son of a bitch's fault. So, Cody Rhodes, you can kiss my ass. I hope you die.
Damn.
And then Brandy will probably find a real man out there. She'll probably get with one of the guys from the Outrunners. Hell yeah, those are real men. Brandy would be truly satisfied, man.
Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. You're such a fine wife. But my love, my lady is the ring.
Nate G says Cody couldn't save AEW. Cody is a Keno. What?
He couldn't say. I mean, he started AEW, so how could he?
I don't know what that means. Is that something I shouldn't be bringing up on the show?
It definitely didn't need saving when he was there. Anyway, he was doing really good.
I think it was like the first major blow to like really make him look bad. I think.
I agree. And then Punk was another one.
Oh, Punk was a big one.
I think they've never recovered from the Punk thing.
No. And then their booking doesn't help.
They were hurt, and then the booking's really just gone to shit. I picked most embarrassing, the Good Brothers.
I think that's why I love them so much.
Fucking Good Brothers coming out there with the belt.
So what if we're on the
belt's my cock? Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah.
Let me ask you this. So we're on the Jericho cruise, and you finally convinced me to share a room with you. Mm-hmm. And I come back, I'm like, "Hey, Jack, I got some new buddies here. The Good Brothers!" And they come in, and they got their dangly up on your bed, and then they're doing their whole thing. How happy would you be?
I'd probably grab your gun and take you out. Let me grabbing your head and you be dangling now, bitch.
What a machine gun was like, "I'll save you, Hitcher."
The fucking machine gun. What a fucking loser. What's your
Jack's like, "I'm gonna murder all of you." He's like,
with his fucking air machine gun.
Would you just have to murder him first if he did that?
Good Lord, make him watch and save him for last. So the second runner-up, I don't really understand this. 10% of the vote, The Miz.
The Miz. Why The Miz? Why is
he even done anything last year?
I like The Miz.
I like The Miz too.
I think he's being crapped on as of late, and I kind of feel bad for him anymore.
Yeah, I always liked him too. I wonder if maybe Triple H is not a fan.
Maybe Triple H don't like him, but I mean,
I've always was a fan too.
I like The Miz, and yeah, he's just being portrayed as like a total goof right now, and that's kind of upsetting. But I'm with The Miz. He's won me over. I started out not liking The Miz.
I agree, because I'm not I hate reality TV and whatnot. First runner-up, John Moxley with 15% of the vote.
Yeah, but that's more 2025 though.
I agree. Isn't it? I guess the latter part of the year.
Did it start in 2024? I guess
it
did, didn't it? Okay. I'll back off.
And the winner with 40% of the vote. I don't know what I don't know what she's really done, because I didn't really watch the TV last year, so I don't know. Nia Jax.
I don't find Nia Jax embarrassing.
Yeah, I know you used to not. I think she's pretty good, honestly. So I don't know.
Yeah, I thought she's done some good stuff. I mean, She's had some pretty good. I think her match with Athena was really good. It was on Ring of Honor. I think they
Nia
did some great
Jax?
stuff. Oh, I'm thinking Nyla Rose.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute. Let's just take that back. Not they got similar names, don't they?
they do. I don't know what she really did last year.
So not Nyla Rose, but
You know, because my whole thing was like a couple years ago.
yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, has she done anything good? Yeah, I can't think of anything that
Nothing that really, I would say, embarrassed me.
Nyla Jax has done, or not.
Yeah.
I can't even say her name now. I know the last name's Jax. Not.
Fuck it. Let's go to promotion of the year.
I'm totally screwed up in the head now.
Worst promotion of the year.
Worst promotion of the year. I picked the learning promotion, NXT, just because I want to watch it. And I agree it's not fair for me to say NXT, but fuck you, NXT. I don't like it that you take people and you're like, they got to learn now. They got to know how to do the WWE style. Screw you, NXT. I know you're probably beating the AEW and everything, but
that's just a good part of WWE.
You're all pieces of shit too. The NXT brand. Stealing everybody from AEW, and then just be like, oh, look at him learning. Oh, we'll put the belt on him for a little while, but now his name is Saints. He's Ricky Saints.
Ricky Saints.
What? They're Saints? I've never heard the last name Saints before in my life.
No, and how could one guy be plural?
Yeah, he's plural. That plural son of a bitch.
He's starting all over again. He's been wrestling for like 20 years or something.
He needs to learn how to wrestle.
I picked.
I don't have anything against Ricky Starks.
I like Ricky Starks.
I like him as a talent. Yeah. I was kind of annoyed when he was in AEW, but I understand he doesn't want to be there. He wants to go to the other company. But is WWE going to be able to push everybody? I don't think so.
No, I don't even know if he'll ever make it to the. So I get they have everything in place for WrestleMania, but if he doesn't go to the main show not long after WrestleMania, I don't think it's a good sign for him.
Mm-hmm.
If he spends like a year in NXT, I don't think it's a good sign for what they think of him.
I like Nate G's name, Ricky New Orleans. That's
I like that.
Yeah, I like
Ricky
that better than or Ricky Arlene's.
How about just Ricky Starks, the name that everyone knows and just changed?
If it's his real name too, it's like, why not?
Worse. So I picked Ring of Honor.
What's with Ricky Baghead?
I don't know what that means.
I'm not following you there on that. You picked Ring of Honor?
Yeah, you can't bitch now, boy. You can't bitch now, bitch. You can't be bitching when you're the bitch. The bitch can't be bitching, bitch. I'll beat you now, bitch. The bitch is back.
I'm calling the Good Brothers.
The Good Brothers. Second runner-up.
They've been on the show. They just got canned.
Yeah. Well, what if I did book them?
It's very a Jackie Jones type of thing. We're just like burying people. You're like, hey, guess who we got going on the show? I'm like, what? I think you get sour on people.
I've never seen anything in that fucker. Go on, sorry.
You get sour on people, but then if they say they'll do the show, you're like, fuck, I love them now.
Second runner-up, TNA Wrestling with 10% of the vote.
I'd feel bad. I mean, they're kicking TNA, but it's like they got the new thing with WWE, so it's like I guess they're doing something.
First runner-up.
Why don't they just go belly up?
I will.
And it's just like, what's WWE going to? How are they going to spin it? Like it's a good thing they were like partnered up with them, you know. It's like, hey,
usually people that are in this position do eventually just go out of business. So
yeah.
15% number 2. First runner-up is NWA.
See, I don't watch it, so I didn't want to pick it.
Anytime I've seen it, I think it's really
I
pitiful.
just contradicted myself.
I
Well, screw you, NXT. That's all I gotta say.
pains me to
And you're
say
on
it.
the same night that we're on, so fuck you, NXT.
The winner of the worst promotion of the year, AEW, with 30% of the vote. Damn.
That's. Oh man, come on,
I
Eddie.
gotta be honest here. It's what the Headyverse picked.
I mean, the booking has gone pretty bad. I mean, I hate like just talking negatively about it, but if I'm being honest, I'm not like enjoying a lot of the storylines they got going.
Agreed. If this would have just started, it'd be a lot different. But promotion of the year. What was the best promotion of the year?
Well, none other than AEW, Jack.
I picked AEW as well.
I mean, most of 2024 was pretty decent. I mean,
I liked it up until like the latter part of the year. Yeah.
Yeah, like the ending of 2024 kind of.
I think it was really when the Death Riders, when Moxley won.
Yeah. And you know it's bad if I want to see Edge beating just to get the belt off of him.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Second runner-up by the Headyverse, though, enter TNA Wrestling. 10% of the vote. It was second runner-up with the same percentage for worst and best.
Damn, worst and best. Huh.
Second runner-up.
What do you make of that, TNA?
I don't know. With 15% of the vote, WWE.
Mm-hmm.
And the best promotion of the year with 25% of the vote. Not huge, but also the winner of the worst promotion of the year. AEW in the Headies has the worst and best promotion of the year.
We're a very divided crowd here. It's the worst and best.
It is. Very, very bizarre. But the Headyverse has spoken and has voted the best and worst. AEW. All right. Worst angle or worst storyline.
Worst storyline. Oh, well, it debuted in 2024, so
I will say this real quick. I agree with the Flea here. The star, it's not the wrestlers. I actually like, besides like the Death Riders thing, they have some great talent in AEW. So it's not like I don't think there's talented people there. It's how a lot of those people are used. But go on, Andrew.
Well, it started in 2024, and it's definitely a big bummer in my book is the Death Riders. I don't even like the people that's in the Death Riders.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Such a strange.
I like every member, honestly. And I've been a Moxley fan before he was in WWE. You know, we had him on the show a couple times because I saw him on the Indies. I was a big fan. I was watching his promos and thought they were great. And then I saw him live and thought, wow, this is a really talented guy. And his NXT run, his Shield stuff's awesome. And then I thought he was great in AEW all up until the Death Riders.
Mm-hmm. And the way they made their debut is like taking Bryan Danielson out of it. And it's like, damn, that sucks. It was such a depressing night.
Yeah.
Like, just the ending to that show was so depressing. And it hasn't let up either. It's just like, here's some more depressing stuff for you.
So the worst angle, second and first is a tie between
like
MJF
when the cards are down in your company, do you want to start a storyline that's like depressing to your fans?
No, this is the time they really should get behind, and they don't even have a top baby face. I guess Cope is, and it's just like, but yeah, the Swerve, they don't really push as the top baby face. MJF, even though the fan really, there's no real top, like Will Ospreay, Omega, none of them are pushed as like this real top guy that beats everybody. And this really the time you need it.
For sure. Damn. I'm sorry I interrupted you there.
That's all right. First and second place is a tie between MJF and Cole versus Cole.
Did you give your pick or did you just...
Yeah, I also picked the difference. And the Learning Tree. That was the tie for third place. But the winners with a huge margin, 70% of the vote, maybe the most votes of any of these awards, the Death Riders.
Just a bad group.
Yeah, I think it's a big part of what's kind of ruining the show.
Hurting everybody. Like, it's just get off of this storyline. It's not good. It really isn't. And like, I don't know. I don't know.
Even though I do not like the Death Riders at all, I completely disagree with this Nate G, and I like you, Nate G, but I think AEW going with Copeland versus Christian as your top feud in 2025 is just a terrible idea. I mean, it just makes the show look like it's just, so dated and like we're just using a bunch of old ex-WWE guys at that point.
I don't hate it. I could go for a Christian versus Copeland. It'd be better than Death Riders.
I'd rather have Christian's champ, but I think when you put Christian with Copeland, instead of like giving us like this is the new version of Christian doing some new, it's like, oh, they're rehashing Edge.
I'd like to see Christian make Copeland his bitch. Just totally bury him.
Yeah.
It'd be good stuff, I think.
What was your favorite storyline?
Favorite storyline of 2024 was OTC versus the New Bloodline. That was my favorite angle. I'm not too enthused about it, but that's what I picked.
Yeah, I picked the Bloodline too. I mean, it's hard to argue the success of this, and I can't remember any storyline that's lasted this long and stayed fresh.
Yeah.
So I think it's hard to not say that this is like a big deal. Claire Connolly on the Facebook group says she loves us both. Well, thank you, Claire. For us to see the chat, for me to pop it up though, you have to chat on the YouTube page. For whatever reason, I can't pop them up anymore from Facebook.
Can't get it up anymore. I understand.
Boom! You'll find out when we're sharing the room at the on the cruise.
See, you won't even go there.
Get it up.
You're like, I can't go nowhere, and sure, I'm stuck here with all these disgusting wrestling fans. I like wrestling fans, Jack. I'm not like you.
Lying sack.
I'm a man.
I'm the most honest man in wrestling.
Who sat beside David Wills at the wrestling show, at the NWA wrestling fan? It was me. I was right beside Dave Wills. You're like, I can't be seen with Dave.
That's
Wills.
not true.
I was like, I don't care. He's a wrestling fan. It's still real to me, and I'm sitting right beside him.
You know what? He milked that to some degree, but you have to give the Hawk Tua girl. She really ran with Hawk Tua more than Dave Wills. Dave Wills didn't go on, he wasn't on Bill Maher's podcast talking about crying about wrestling.
But did they ask?
Probably
he was
not.
On Tosh 0.0 or whatever.
He didn't try to scam his audience with a crypto. It's
didn't
still
get to
real
that
to me
stage.
crypto. It's still real to me coin.
Mm-hmm. Still real to me coin. Get it right now.
But the Heady versus spoken interest. Second runner-up, 10% of the vote. Sting's retirement.
That was good stuff.
First runner-up, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. 20%.
They're fighting over a bracelet. It's like, come on. CM Punk had some hard-hitting feuds. He's fighting over a bracelet. Who fucking cares?
60% of the votes. The Bloodline. Incher puts the I in your head. Incher is the in of in your head.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Please go away. Who should retire? Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Let's see. No, I shouldn't even have to go to my notes for this one, but that damn Cody Rhodes just coming out. What do you want to talk about? Just go away, Cody. I'm so sick of you anymore.
Damn. I picked your boy, Solo Sikoa.
Like, if Cody Rhodes got into the ring and like the dude from Scanners was there and he just started staring at him and made his head explode, that would probably be the moment of the year next year. The thing that just made me go crazy. Like, just Cody Rhodes' head just.
Damn, my head's gonna explode when we're in the cruise all over your fucking face.
Good Lord.
That's a good heady one. Hit the like button. But the Headyverse is spoken intro.
You talk to all your gals like that?
Hell yeah. But you're my favorite.
Whatever. But you say that to all the girls.
You gotta know how to sweet talk the ladies, intro. Please go away with 10% of the vote. Now, the second runner-up is Ricochet.
Ricochet?
Yeah.
I like Ricochet. I think he's
Fuck the Ricochet. I agree, but I'm surprised he got these votes. I thought maybe I was the only one.
Yeah, I guess you're in tune with what they like. But
damn, Goga says Jackson explode all over interest porthole on the cruise. Damn, that's a good one. I like that.
You won't get your deposit back for damage. Do that. There's definitely some jism on this.
Oh, I'm sure there's jizz all over every. Imagine if you took a black light to a cruise ship. I'm sure it's covered. First runner up is interest boy Cody Rhodes. 15% of the vote.
Thank you, everybody who voted for Cody Rhodes.
And the
what
winner
was your pick? I'm sorry. Did you have
Solo?
Solo. Oh, that's right. Because I was going crazy about
I love him. But the number one, the winner of the Please Go Away award, 30% of the vote, and I'm pretty sure he is away, and that is Ric Flair. The Headyverse is like, please go away, this guy that's retired. Not anywhere.
But he pops up every now and then, I guess. I guess they don't want him even popping up anymore.
Yeah. I thought the Headyverse liked Ric Flair.
I mean, he does do some things that are. He's not aging very well. That's
no, he's not.
Like he was like, he was doing fine there, but anymore
he was good up until he was like about 50, I say. Even into his 50s, then he really went down. Please come back. Who would you like to see come back?
My pick for Please Come Back.
Baby, come back.
Is somebody that is very important to each and every one of us on this earth. He's very important, and that is Gravity.
Really? Gravity?
Are you
fucking with me?
I have Gravity. And
Gravity?
Gravity. I want Gravity back. I like Gravity.
He blew. He was actually one of the worst. I remember I think he might have been in the worst televised match I saw that year.
I'm rooting for Gravity.
Beautiful.
Come on back, Gravity.
Did you fall on your did you lose gravity? Did you fall on your head? Or I guess that would be. Did you have like high gravity and you fell on your head or something?
That's why I said it's important to all of us here on this earth.
Fucking piece of shit.
And then because he was out for all the years, can I have another pick? Am I allowed?
I guess, bitch.
He was out for all of 2024, and that was Kenny Omega.
All right. So I picked Eddie Kingston because I think something that AEW needs is some really strong promos, and that is he's a good promo guy. So the Headyverse is picked though. I think all these people have come back since. But anyway, second runner-up, Charlotte Flair.
She has came back, but that was this year.
Right. First runner-up is Ricky Saints.
Lexar's trying to make me change my answer. He says, I think Itcher meant hologram. No, I meant Gravity. I'm going balls.
No, even Gravity.
Balls deep on Gravity.
Whoa!
I don't care what anybody
Interest
says.
going all 2 inches in.
I'm a Gravity fan. I'm doing the walk. I'm doing the walk, damn it.
He fucking blew. But the winner of Please Come Back Award with 40% of the vote, Kenny Omega, who is back. So the Headyverse has already got their wish. The biggest flop.
Now I know it just got started, but it's definitely just a huge, huge flop in my book, at least. And it's not going anywhere. They're really going to have to do something drastic to make this into anything. Is the Death Riders?
Agreed.
No.
Same pick as me. Second, and because it is a definition of flop, and it's like it's not even just one part of the show where it'd be like this thing, but it's the main event of the show. So every pay-per-view ends in just like and that's always what you remember. You know, if that was a middle of the card match and you'd be like, I forget it by the end of the show, but the show ends and it's always like with that, and it's like second runner-up. The Young Bucks take over AEW with 10% of the vote. Looking back, that is a huge flop.
Yeah, that's
it really had no payoff or anything.
I'll go pick that one here in the chat room.
First runner-up, MJF versus Cole with 20% of the vote.
For 2024?
Yeah.
I mean, it was good up until just like the ending, you know, like the whole like being friends and all that.
I think that was probably the year before.
2022?
Yeah, that would have been 2023. But 2024 is when they came back and they flip-flopped heel and face. And
yeah, it wasn't the best stuff.
No, it was pretty bad. And the winner, though, is all of us are in agreement. Me, Incher, and all of the Headyverse. 40% of the vote, the Death Riders. That's telling you something, AEW, because you've got your hardcore fan base here. And we're saying this is bad.
Take that one behind the woodshed and just kill that angle. Just get rid of it. I wouldn't care if you did it tomorrow. Just have somebody come out and be like, I'm challenging you, Moxley. You could make it Gravity for all I care. Hell yeah. Gravity beats John Moxley. That's a hell of a comeback.
The biggest
Bring out Ray Phoenix and put the belt on him to make him want to stay in AEW.
Yeah,
instead of like headlines.
Yeah, why not try it?
It'd be better than this freaking Death Rider stuff. He put over Ray once before. He can do it again.
The biggest news.
Make him realize he's not being abused in the company.
Yeah, maybe
he's not being treated inhumane.
Maybe it wouldn't have worked with him because of his brother. But if you would have tried that maybe with Ricky Starks or something, maybe they would have stayed. I don't know.
It would be shocking, though. You know, I mean, like everybody's talking about how down they are. It's kind of like WWE when Alexa Bliss came out, and everybody's like, "Oh, the internet was saying she wouldn't be here, but look, she's here." It'd be like kind of like that, but much, much bigger, much bigger. And then they take your belt to the other company, and that would suck.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone's really gonna do that. What's the biggest news story of the year?
I picked the Grant McMahon lawsuit because that's still ongoing. What would you say?
You know, it probably is, but to me, that's like a couple years ago. But I guess it still is going. So, I didn't really have one, but I that would be it. So the Headyverse.
Did the sale happen in 2024? That might be
No, that would have been a couple years.
That was 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe I can have to go and I don't have one book, but the only thing I could think of was Janelle Grant.
Yeah, it's still going. So yeah, I picked it. I'll pick that too.
Not storyline, but lawsuit.
The first runner-up is WWE being sold. Not sold, but WWE on Netflix. I mean, I guess that's big to them. I don't really consider it news at all to me. Like it's just like on a different channel, but whatever. But number one with 60% of the vote is Vince McMahon lawsuit.
I gotta like tell you thanks because I started skipping the commercials on Netflix, and you're a smart man, so I like getting past those. I do it on my computer now.
Yeah, that's how I watch it.
Yeah, this TV has a computer hooked to it.
Oh,
and I can just skip right through it.
It makes it a much more enjoyable show, doesn't it?
Yeah, just get through that crap. That's normally why I don't. Well, most of the time I'm at work, but I don't like watching wrestling live because I like to be able to skip the commercials.
Yeah, I do. I for AEW kind of like to miss like the first half hour or so, and then you can, if you start watching on your DVR and you can just fast forward
it. Yeah.
So I'm still kind of watching it live. You know what I mean? But with the Raw though, I just wait till it's completely over. Underrated. Who doesn't get enough credit?
Well, I was putting him over pretty hard earlier in the show, and that is Nigel McGuinness. I think he deserves more credit.
That's a really good pick, I think.
Yeah.
I didn't pick it, but that's a really good pick. I picked the Learning Tree.
Because I am the Learning Tree.
Hi, guys! I like it.
It is funny that when you think about, like, everybody was bitching about Jericho being like this, like, acting like he's always this teacher who's taking people under his wings, and he's just like, well, all right, I'll just feed into this.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
The second runner-up is Leo Rush.
Leo Rush, okay.
That's a good pick. Apparently, that's what Gogo chose as well. Second runner-up with 15% of the vote is Shelton Benjamin.
Love Shelton. It's good talent.
The winner, which is a really good pick, and I didn't even think of it, but the Headys was a good choice. 30% of the vote. Most underrated wrestler of the year, Powerhouse Hobbs.
Powerhouse.
That's a good pick.
Hopefully he's good to go. Like he's not like still hurt or something. But
yeah.
I know he had some problems with his leg in that one match, like right before he was about to get his big main event match. But
who's the most overrated?
The most overrated. My pick was. What do you want to talk about, Jackie Jones? Cody Rhodes. Why fans are not booing this man is just beyond me. It shows that the wrestling fans are divided. There's an AEW crew and a WWE crew. I thought that didn't exist until Cody Rhodes. Because they're pretty harsh on him in AEW. And I didn't think it was deserved at that time. But now he's at WWE and they're loving him. And I think that's bullshit. Bullshit.
I picked your boy Solo Sikoa. This guy's not good at anything, stands out at nothing, but he's a main event guy simply because he's there.
I like Solo Sikoa.
No one really likes him.
I got a shirt. How do I not like him?
Just troll me.
You want me to go get the shirt? I got a shirt.
You bought it simply to troll me. If you found a Good Brother shirt where they're dangling belts between their legs, you'd be like, I'll go get that. Oh, boy, Juju-B, I'm going to get Jackie Jones if I'm wearing that on there in your head.
I have to say, guilty as charged. That would so get my money.
I'm gonna make it just to sell to you, but then also like piss myself off.
Somebody will steal it, like WWE does.
Yeah, WWE will steal. Second, according to Headys,
now they want to sell their shirts.
Second most overrated by the Headyverse, or the second runner-up, is John Moxley. I don't really think he's overrated. I just think this is a bad run. First runner-up is Solo Sikoa. The second, but the winner, though, is Intra's boy with 40% of the vote, Cody Rhodes.
He's pretty overrated. Thank you, Headyverse. God bless you. God bless you.
Who is the worst promo in wrestling? Worst talker?
I picked this guy because he's probably one of my least liked promos just because he comes off strange. Like, his delivery is, like, so off-putting to me. I just found him kind of creepy. Kind of like he's like Count Orloff or something. And that is Edge. Or Cope as we know him now.
Damn!
But I'll have to give him some credit because he did do some promos that I kind of liked, but that was 2025. 2024, not so much. So maybe he's improving.
I hate to say this, but I picked Nobody Cares. Nobody Cares. Serena Deeb.
That's kind of rough, dude. Come on. She's had a hard year. How could you do that?
I mean, she's probably the worst talker that's ever been on TV.
I can't disagree. But why do you got to pick on Serena Deeb like that?
Sure, she's nice.
She's probably really nice.
I'm trying to get on Britt Baker's good side out there. She's single now.
You disgust me.
Second runner-up according to Headyverse. Is with 10% of the vote Tony Khan.
Oh, come on.
Which he's not a great talker, but I mean
he's not supposed to be a good talker.
Yeah, he's not a character on the show. So
I guess he does a little bit of stuff here and there, but they got to get that dad out there more. He seemed like a good actor. He was like all like, how could you do this to my son? Like when he got Super Kid.
Yeah.
He was pretty good in that role. Maybe that's where all the charisma is in the family.
Could be.
First, like Tony just comes out there and he's like, time cop. Why are you all booing me? And they get Shad out there. Shad Khan. He's like fucking Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, and he could start wearing like Iron Sheik shoes with the little curly tips.
Ooh, I don't know about that one, Jack. Let's get this here. I don't know.
First runner-up, Serena Deeb. But the winner,
Deeb, why are you all doing that to her, Headyverse? Come on.
No, she's a big fan of the show. Sorry, Serena.
She got like totally decimated on live TV by Britt Baker, just totally refusing to even do a storyline with her. How humiliating is that? Nobody cares. It's like, what? You fucking bitch.
She's right, though.
You're being paid to perform here, and you're totally just not going to do a storyline with her? Jesus Christ.
I
think of a better stuff.
I don't know. She's kind of winning me over now. I think about it. And the worst talk, the winner of the worst.
I mean, I like Britt Baker, but man, that was like career suicide. To just be like, nobody cares. It's like, how could you do that? You're being paid to be a performer. And you're like, nobody cares.
It's
how can you trust that person with anything else on live television?
It's probably one of the most unprofessional things someone could do besides like actively trying to hurt a wrestler.
Yeah, like going into a shoot fight.
Yeah.
I mean, that was bad.
The worst promo, but according to the Headyverse, the winner is Ricochet.
Uh-huh.
He does.
I want to get my golden scissors, Jack.
Fuck.
I like his new character. I would agree before. I thought he was pretty bland in WWE, but I think he's starting to shine in AEW. I'm going to make a prediction for next year. Jackie Jones will be a Ricochet fan. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. I believe in you, Ricochet. Keep it up. You're a great talent. I like you in AEW.
You should just be dangling between the Good Brothers dongs. Like, you just fucking stink.
Dude.
What a waste of money signing fucking Ricochet. Best promo.
Well, I'll go here. He says he's on Team Britt. I'm not saying she's not good. But when you give them something to do on live television and they go out there and just be like, nobody cares. How could you trust that person again? She is good, but she needs to learn from this. I give her another chance.
Are you saying she needs to go to NXT?
That's not what I'm saying. But maybe that's what she wants. She's like, I need to learn.
Yeah.
I do like Britt Baker, but
oh man, look who's here! It's Bake Britain.
I'm Bake Britain.
You know who I am, Bake Britain.
GMD. I don't even know what the hell I was saying. I like Tony. I like Tony Khan. I like Britt Baker. Bring them back. Give her another shot, but you really can't do that again. That was horrible. And I can't believe you fucking picked her, Serena Deeb, after being humiliated like that as like worst promo. That's stiff, man. Jeez.
Best promo. Who's the best promo in wrestling?
Let me get my composure back here. Let's see. Best promo, and this guy has entertained me so much with some of his promos in AEW. Even live when I was in Charleston, West Virginia, his whole promo, he kind of did like a shot at Triple H by saying like he got to his place by grinding on the boss's daughter. I laughed my ass off when he said that, and that is Will Ospreay.
He's a good pro. I think he's a total package. I really wish AEW would really just go all in with him. I actually picked Christian Cage. I think he's doing his best work of his career. I love the patriarchy stuff. Great. And I'm not against him being champ. I just don't think you should do him an Edge.
Mm-hmm.
Second runner-up by the Headyverse, though, with 10% of the vote, is The Rock.
The Rock's always great. He's a great promo.
The first runner-up with 30% of the vote is MJF. I think he might have won if he had more stuff last year.
Yeah, he just didn't have a very good year as far as storylines go.
And the winner with 50% of the vote is CM Punk.
CM Punk is good promo.
Mm-hmm.
Except when he's like challenging Hangman to a fight, and I'm like, what the fuck's he even talking about? Like, what's going on here? I was live for that one too, and I was like,
maybe
what?
Britt Baker took notes from that.
Maybe. I mean, I guess I can understand where he was coming from with that, but I can't understand why Britt Baker is just like, nobody cares about Serena Deeb. He's like, damn.
Yeah, if Punk just came out and was like that would have been pretty bad. At least he tried to still make an entertaining segment, even if he didn't.
He was weaving it into the storyline somewhat. I was confused at the time.
Right.
But like, really, if he hadn't have said anything, like I still wouldn't have known what that was about. Like that he just left the Hangman stuff where it was. Right. I still would have been confused. Mm-hmm. All right. So are we on to best heel now?
Yeah, best heel.
Best heel. Best.
And that means bad guy for people who don't know the terminology.
Yes. Yeah, you don't want to use those insider terms, do you, Flair?
The best villain.
You know, this guy, he's came onto the scene and he's like really shown like, people who are really seasoned who you would think would be in the know and be like, oh, well, this guy's just crafting and doing some really good work as a heel and he's making people hate him. But he's like a chameleon. He's even not, those people don't even realize how good he is. That is Solo Sikoa.
Oh, you can't be serious. That
Best
piece of shit.
Heel
That worthless
in the business.
That worthless turd.
I love you, Solo.
He sucks. He's not good wrestler. He looks like shit. He has no charisma. It's not a good promo. There's nothing about that guy stands out.
Look at you being a mark and not realizing
Blow.
And I'm your king because I am the king.
He sucks. He's like the Samoan Ethan Page or something. Just this guy.
I like Ethan Page too.
I know, you just like mediocrity, I guess.
You just like not watching stuff and be like, Incher doesn't
I see the guy sucks.
Incher doesn't know anything, even though he watches all the stuff that I don't.
I picked Dominic, who is a way better heel than that piece of worthless fucking shit than Incher picked. Dominic, he gets real heel heat. This guy's got it all. Dominic.
Mm-hmm. He is good. I like him. He
I saw it.
honestly, if I had thought about Dominic, I
Yeah,
might have
instead of-
changed my answer.
If
I'll give
you
you
would have
credit
thought
there.
about it instead of just, well, can I pick to piss off Jacka Jones?
I didn't pick it just to piss you off. I honestly could have. Dominic is a good one, but he's not in the top spots. You know, they don't use him to his fullest potential. They should have put the belt on him. They should have
I
had him beat
agree.
Damian Priest and
I
put the belt
agree.
on him.
I agree. You
Because
know what?
you got to strike while the iron's hot. and they're
I
not
saw a
doing it.
shirt I almost bought you for your. Why would he? What a weird thing to even say. I like mediocre wrestling. Lexar, you're a weird man. But you know what? A T-shirt I saw. I was out with Troy, and I almost bought it for you for a present. But you had like no. It was a chicken tendy shirt. It was literally just a shirt with chicken tenders all over it. It said tendies.
Hell yeah.
I was like, this is like a shirt for insure. But actually, then I thought, no, I'd rather get one if it said nuggies on it. Like, because I think you're more of a nugget man than a tenders.
Oh, I'll eat either or. I mean, there's something wrong with you if you're like, these aren't nuggets. I mean, they're both good. I mean, I don't think I eat like nuggets or tenders like a whole lot. Like, I'll eat them.
That's all you eat.
No, I'm not like Dominic. I'm not like that's all I'm eating.
What do you eat then?
Today,
Taco Bell?
no, I had fried chicken today. Like, but
I didn't think you ate meat that's on a bone.
It's on. Yeah, it was on a bone. Yeah.
I
Juju
thought
can
that scared
confirm
you or
I eat
something.
meat on the bone. I used to get grossed out by it, but I think I'm over it now. Like there was a short period of time, probably whenever I was hanging out with you more often, where I was kind of
What
like,
the hell do you think? I bet Jack killed the man and tell me it's chicken or something.
That's probably what it was. I just didn't want to say.
Jack is giving me roadkill here.
There was a time where I was like, that kind of grosses me out that it's on the bone, but I'm over that. I've been over that for several years.
That was part of that He-Man movie. Like they were in present day and like they had ribs and
yeah.
That was on a
that always made me hungry when I was a kid. When the snarf like monster thing and it started eating the chicken leg really fast.
Yeah.
And then it had like some it looked like Kool-Aid or something to drink with it. I was like, damn, that looks good. It wasn't snarf. It was something for just the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had fried chicken. I had a chicken leg and I had a thigh, and I had some leftover.
It was a leg quarter.
Yeah, I had some. I guess it is. It's because those go together. And I had some broccoli, corn, mashed potatoes, and I don't think I had green beans. I'll look at my log. Let's see. Get my log out. This is pretty entertaining for everybody, isn't it?
Are you like the log lady from
There's my log. There you go. Where's it at? See, 2,015 calories. That's what I'm on. No, actually, I did 2,014. See, I'm just 1 calorie shy of going over my limit. But there, look at it.
All right. Get it. Jesus Christ.
Look at it.
Okay. Our numbers are plummeting here. So
I'm good for that.
The second run, I'm just kidding. Second runner up, Christian Cage with 10% of the vote. First runner up, Kevin Owens with 25% of the vote. Heel of the year, which I don't know. I don't know if he was a heel much of the year, to be honest. But heel of the year, according to the Headyverse, MJF 40.
I love MJF, and I like Kevin Owens, but was he really around much 2024?
I don't think so.
I can't recall him being around a whole lot 2024. But MJF is great. I love MJF. He's a great heel. But it's kind of like they're fighting the fans on that one. Because
I agree.
Really,
I don't think he should be a heel. I think he was so over as a babyface, and they need a top babyface.
I think he likes being a heel more.
Yeah, but and as heel, he's like not even in the top of the card now because they have heel champions. Best babyface, also known as the good guy, the hero
guy. My pick was Will Ospreay. I think he's a great babyface. why they're not pushing him to the moon in AEW, making him like the main dude on the roster. I mean, put the belt on him, do whatever. It would be better than Moxley with the belt right
shoot him
now.
to the moon. I agree 100%. But I picked Sting because it was their last year for Sting. And he's like the only guy in wrestling that people didn't want as a heel. They're like, we want to cheer this man. So I picked Sting.
Yeah,
But honestly, Will Ospreay is probably a better pick. But Sting, I picked. Second runner-up, according to the Headyverse, is Sting with 10%. Second runner-up with 18%, first runner-up, is Will Ospreay. But the winner, Incher, for best baby face of the year is Jey Uso.
Okay. Woohoo. I'm down with Jey Uso. That's fine.
Yeah, guys fucking over.
Huh? Yeet.
I
thought it was going to be Nate G's answer here. I was a little worried. Nate G's answer. The American Nightmare. Turncoat Cody Rhodes.
Hey, Incher's boy, Cody Rhodes.
My good friends, and now he's like all hobnobbing with CM Punk over there. He's like, this is my good friend. He's going to stab me in the front. Look at him. Looks like he's getting stabbed in the front on that one, too. He's getting stabbed right in the mouth with CM Punk's,
Boom.
How do you have that still? Why don't you just burn it? Like,
boom.
I was going to make that a segment on the show until I found out that Cody Rhodes figures are kind of expensive. I was going to bring them and like melt them on the show and stuff, like during the Raw report, like give a little something to the Raw report. Like I'll just be in the background. Like
I'm a Cody fan. I like Cody. I mean, he's way fucking better than Solo Sikoa.
You're just trying to hurt me now. I know what you're doing. You don't have to do that.
But what did the Headyverse pick? We already did that one, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, how about I hate that dude? This is a person you just hate just because you hate them. It doesn't matter if they're good. You might even think they're actually good, but you just hate them. Your most disliked person, and not in a good way. It's not like this guy's a good heel. You just literally hate them.
Snake G quoting Cody Rhodes to me. He's trying to like use his lines as inspiration. In the chat room, he says, hard times breeds better men, Incher. Don't be pulling that Cody Rhodes bullshit on me. So the guy that I hate the most, and I wish that person would just go away, is Cody Rhodes.
Damn! Would Incher go down on the Titan? Oh, down with the Titan.
You read that wrong, Jack.
I was getting excited.
How would you go down on the Titanic?
I don't know. Got a really big mouth.
It does make me wonder, like, how would I go about doing that? Just go to the stern and like I'm the king of the what?
I picked Logan Paul. I know he's honestly, I can't say he's a bad wrestler, but I fucking hate Logan Paul. Anytime I see him, I don't want to watch.
He was screwing some stuff up in that Rey Mysterio match. Like he had a few spots that were pretty big stinkers.
Yeah, I don't want to watch it. He's not.
But otherwise, he has been pretty good, and it's hard to like hate him because he does have some entertaining matches. But he does irk you whenever he's out there. Yeah. You're just like, this fucking Logan Paul. Like both of them, they've kind of built their careers on just being like these like hateable people. Like,
yeah,
I don't think anybody likes Jake Paul.
I don't understand how these people become celebrities. They're just like weird dudes on the internet.
Like when Jake Paul was coming out for that Tyson fight, and they're playing In the Air Tonight, and he's like staring off into space, kind of like singing along with the song. I'm like, how does anybody like this moron? Like he really looked like he was just a freaking moron, just like.
And you think no one does, but they pay like insane money to watch him. So I guess it's a weird. I don't understand it.
I don't get it either.
So second runner up, Nia Jax, 10%. The Headyverse really hates Nia Jax.
Nia Jax. See, I said it now.
The first runner up with 25% of the vote, Intra's boy Vince McMahon.
Yeah, but he is gone. I
Yeah.
mean, he's still pissing people off even
Yeah.
when he's gone.
I
So
guess I
we have to
understand.
make him even further more
Yeah.
gone, right? Is that what
But
we're
I
saying?
even more hated than Vince McMahon with 40% of the vote. Cody Rhodes.
Hell
is the
yeah,
winner
Eddie
of the
Verse.
most hated.
Even more hated than Vince McMahon. Thank you all. Thank you.
I love that guy. Who do you just fucking love no matter what? You fucking love him. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Will Ospreay was my
Love
choice.
it.
Love some Will Ospreay.
I love it.
He was the best wrestler of 2024 by far. Loving some Will Ospreay.
I agree. I picked the same guy.
Gotta shoot him to the moon. You gotta make him your star. AEW.
He's comes out there, gets a superstar reaction. He's a people. I know some people were saying, "Oh, he's just this flip guy." But if you say that, like you're either being dishonest or you just have never watched him.
If you've seen some of his promos,
great promo, got charisma.
He can do it all.
Second run-up according to the Headys.
I hear he's got the cure to cancer, but people won't approve it.
Is Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry? It's good. He's good. I just haven't seen enough of him, but I do like Joe Hendry, what I've seen. I just don't watch Impact. Or TNA now. Jeez. I'm still calling it Impact.
The first runner-up is Otis.
Otis? So the people love him?
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't he like the most hated earlier or something?
No, he's guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure. Oh, okay. Yeah, you feel guilty for liking me. Oh, yeah.
And the winner of I love that guy.
I'm going to do the worm. The Otis worm.
It's Sting!
Sting's great. Did it like his AEW run was like way better than any of his WWE stuff?
Oh, 100%.
You think that's what's pissed WWE off? Is that they realize like AEW used him far better than WWE ever would? They just had him come out and have Seth Rollins hurt him. It's like, go do this crazy flip onto this old guy, Seth Rollins. He's like, okay,
he did the buckle bomb, actually.
Yeah. Seth just breaks him in half. They're like, yeah, that's how we treat legends here in WWE.
The worst tag team of the year.
Grizzled Young Veterans. I hate the name. I don't hate the wrestling so much, but they do things that just annoys me. Am I being a mark? Are they working me by being so annoying, or are they just in fact annoying? Which one is it?
Who?
The Grizzled Young Veterans.
Oh, I've only seen them a handful of times, and I thought they were good, so I don't know why you hate them.
I don't hate the wrestling. It's what they say. Like they're like during a match, they were telling the Outrunners that they're nobodies and stuff, and I'm like, why they gotta be dissing the Outrunners like that? And then like after like one match, and they're like, it's our time now. You need to step aside and all this stuff. And it's like, what are you talking about, dude? You're like saying like insider shit, like while you're leaving the ring. And then the name too, Grizzled Young Veterans. It's like, what the fuck is that? And we're grizzled and we're young and we're veterans.
Yeah, that's why it's kind of funny.
It's funny.
Yeah,
that's funny to you.
Yes,
I don't think that's funny.
I like it.
I think it's just.
I think it might be I think I might have picked it as the nickname of the year.
And I think anybody who thinks that is funny they're kind of stupid themselves. What do you think about that?
I think I should throw you on the ground and fucking kick your teeth down your throat.
I'd like to see somebody try that and see what happens.
I think every single person on this screen could do it.
Maybe if they did it all at once, but not one at a time.
I think they could do it one at a time, over and over for the rest of eternity.
Why are you making me fight with the
I picked the Authors of Pain.
Yeah, see, he says grit your teeth is not a great catchphrase. Yeah, it's not. It's like grit your teeth. It's like, huh?
Bite
Why?
the pillow.
Why do you want me to grit my teeth? But yeah, Authors of Pain, they did kind of suck. I mean, I don't know why they even brought those guys back. It's like they weren't anything special when they were there before, and now they brought them back.
And then
it's
someone on the group was trying to argue with me like the AEW should sign them. Like,
like,
sign these fuckers of all people?
No,
Like,
they don't need them.
they offer literally nothing.
No, they don't need the Authors of Pain.
The Headyverse has spoken, though, sure.
Boy, they had some bad names. There was like Razor or
Razor. It's not even Razor. It's Razor and like the Machine or something. Razor and Arkham.
Arkham and Razor. Like Arkham's like an insane asylum
or something. Yeah. Fuck Authors of Pain.
Kick a mother down, Jack. Give him another one.
Second runner up, according to the Headyverse, the Young Bucks with 10% of the vote.
Worst tag team?
Yeah.
Headyverse. You're breaking my heart here.
The first runner up, DIY, 15%.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they were kind of stale in 2024. I'm not too crazy about them 2025, but they are using them a little bit better. So we'll see. We'll see.
And the worst tag team of the year, I don't really consider it a tag team. I think it's a faction. But the Death Riders won with 55% of the vote.
Yeah, they are kind of more faction than tag team because they're not really going for tag belts, are they?
Mm-hmm. No, I don't. I mean, maybe they. I don't consider it a tag team.
God,
I mean,
you'd have to have they win the tag belts and they just have briefcase for those, and they're just like, "Yep, carry these."
I guess
around
they are the trios champions still. I guess I don't know.
Well, who was the trios?
I guess they are. I think Wheeler was trios champ when they were all kind of not together, and I guess they still are.
Okay.
I don't know. That's a belt.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right.
I thought it started out really cool when they had like some of those really great matches.
Who's Dustin Rhodes and
well, they
Sammy
have two
Guevara.
Sets again because they have the ROH and
they're
the
ROH. So what is Sammy Guevara and Dustin Rhodes? Are they the ROH tag champs?
Well, they're the Ring of Honor tag champs, and then Dustin's the trios champions with the Von Erichs. It's
of Ring of Honor.
It's insanity.
Yeah.
It's insanity. Worst wrestler of the year. Who just fucking sucks? Who's the worst wrestler?
The worst wrestler of the year. I think he comes out and he annoys the shit out of me. I just hate his face. I wish he would it'd be nice if like one of the fans like jumped over the rail and like just kicked him in the balls. You know? Like really just hammered him in the balls, you know, like just fucking
damn.
And like you could hear his like little scream as he goes down. He's like, "Oh, I just want to know what you're talking about."
Damn, man.
Cody Rhodes,
damn,
piece of shit turncoat. He's like, "Oh, these are my friends here. This is the company. Everybody needs to get behind." I'm going to WWE. They offered me the belt.
He still says he's friends with those guys, yet says he's like friends with the guy who
he's just
like their sworn enemy. It's weird.
He's just a last assigned bitch is what he is. Last to the table, that's what he is. You're waiting on Cody Rhodes. He's like, "Oh, Cody Rhodes, I'm doing what I want." It's like, the table's fucking here, buddy. And he's like, "I'm going to be last." Ooh, what do you want to talk about? Ooh. I can't be first to the table. I got to make an appearance. I'm Cody Rhodes.
I picked the Good Brothers.
Douchebag in wrestling.
I picked the Good Brothers. I don't even know if they wrestled in the whole year or not.
I would have to check. I don't think they did wrestle in 2024. We haven't seen them in quite a while.
Yeah.
Your hatred is strong for them, though.
Fuckers. The second runner-up, according to the Headyverse, so Mercedes Moné with 10%.
The CEO.
I'm a fan. The first runner-up, Tonga Loa, with 20%.
The guy that's in the
He doesn't even do anything. He's just like one of the guys. I don't know.
is that Tonga Loa? I'm getting confused
I
with
don't know.
with the guys that's in WWE and the guy.
It is.
that's
It's one
in-
of them. He's one of the
Okay, one of the Gorillas of
Yeah.
Death.
Yeah.
Okay. Why does people hate him so much? I kind of like him.
Oh. You know, the worst wrestler of the year goes, I think they're influenced by nature, but 45% of the vote goes to Cody Rhodes.
Whoa! Yeah!
I think Intra's the influencer of the year here.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you all. Does my heart good knowing that the Headyverse hates Cody Rhodes.
We're getting close. We got a half hour left. We'll probably be finishing the Headies, and then it'll be time to open my birthday present. So you still have time to wish me happy birthday, and you could personally Venmo me at Headyverse a birthday present. I'll take cash. All right. And you'll get a shout out here on the show. Most improved wrestler of the year, Incher.
Most improved wrestler of the year. I was talking some crap about this person a couple of weeks ago. I think I totally flip-flopped right here on the show because I looked up and I saw an entertaining photo of this person, and that is none other than Beef. Just
The
because of that
Ultimate Beef?
photo. No, not the Ultimate Beef,
Oh.
but just Beef. Beef.
I don't know who that is. Beef.
Remember, I looked up his photo, and here, I'll look it up again. Let's see. Beef. AEW.
Beef. It's what's for dinner. That's steak.
There you go. There's Beef.
Oh, damn.
See? Doesn't that make you love the man?
Hell
I mean,
yeah,
look at
that
that.
looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
So he's the most improved?
I started out hating him, but I think I love him now.
All right. So is
There
that like
he
some
is.
kind of Nazi tattoo?
I hope not. I don't think so. I think it's just like an eagle or something. Surely they're not hiring somebody with a Nazi tattoo.
So I picked a Chad Gable. It's probably not necessarily proved, but I think he's been used in a better light. So Chad Gable.
It's an owl. Why isn't he in like Impact or TNA?
dang.
He's got an owl on his chest.
He's like
Could
from
he be?
he's probably like from Bohemian Grove or something. You gotta get Alex Jones to see what's going on.
Could he be like an owl in disguise?
Maybe that's what happened to I think that was last year's Rookie of the Year.
Like one of the rookies of the year last year.
Yeah. Let's see. Second runner-up from the Headyverse is Dominic Mysterio. Oh, which is a fine pick, but I think that was probably more last year. Would have been picked. First runner-up with 15% of vote kind of makes me laugh. Shelton Benjamin as the second most improved wrestler of the year.
He's been at it all these years. But going to AEW has made him most improved.
And the winner of the most improved wrestler of the year, 30% of the vote, Jey Uso.
Jey Uso, yeah, I get it. Yeet.
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 Rookie of the year. Who's the best newcomer of the year? I had no pick because I can't really think of anyone who actually was a newcomer.
Well, he's Beef's cousin, and that is Anthony Henry.
No.
Anthony Henry. The guy used to be with J.D. Drake.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was that Mark Henry's son that used to call into the show?
No. No, Jack. No. You probably don't realize who he is.
Yeah. So the Headyverse has picked the second runner-up, Mariah May, with 15%. Jonathan Jackson's thrown out there, the Rizzler. The first runner-up with 20% of the vote, Oba Femi.
See, I don't watch NXT, so I can't give my opinions on Oba Femi.
And the rookie of the year with 35% of the vote is Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, he is good.
Yeah,
he
is really good.
Yeah, I like Jacob Fatu.
I guess it's more newcomer than rookie, but they picked him. Who's the best non-wrestler? So this could be, a manager, a valet, whatever it is. Someone who's the best non-wrestling character. This was actually usually kind of the go-to is Paul Heyman, but I had a different
Yeah.
choice this year. Mine was MVP because I
Oh,
was kind of down on bringing them in, but I have to say he's been very, very entertaining.
yeah, I do like MVP.
Very important to the group, I think.
Well, I went to your go-to, and I went to Paul Heyman because I was having trouble thinking of anybody. But I do like Paul Heyman; he is great.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't say like Don Callis this year because I haven't been too crazy about a lot of his stuff he did in 2024. RJ City, Flea, RJ City. I think he's like over some of the storylines too.
Second runner-up with 20% of the vote, Nick Aldis.
Nick Aldis.
First
Now
runner-up.
that he's not a wrestler and he's just a GM,
They're like,
even
"Oh,
though
yeah."
he's like this
Fucking
huge guy,
towers
that
over half the people.
he's a pretty boy, yeah, and it's like, yeah, we'll make him a GM. That's what he needs to do.
First runner-up, 25% vote is I am a big fan of, and that is Prince Nana.
Oh, I love some Prince Nana. That's a
And
good
the
pick.
winner of non-wrestler of the year in the Headys, 40% of the vote, Paul Heyman.
He's just an advocate.
I always love when he comes out there and he just has those eyes for Roman Reigns. It's how Intro used to look at me at FanFest. Just complete devotion in the eyes.
Mm-hmm. Till you start talking so poorly of chicken nuggets. That's what tore us apart.
Ketchup. I remember Intro used to go and he would get like 15 like Dixie cups of ketchup. The whole table would just be filled with ketchup.
I would dip like nuggets in ketchup sometimes.
Yeah, Intro would dip his ketchup in ketchup.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I do like some McDonald's ketchup. I don't know why. I think it has a good taste to it.
Yeah, then he would go to you because I don't think they have anymore. You know, the squeeze thing, and Intro would just put his mouth under and be like,
Mm-hmm. I never understood why you would stand beside and like unzip your pants. Like I never understood.
Like, oh, this ketchup is tasting funny.
I never understood the joke there.
Let's see here. Commentator of the year.
And you had like a pencil in your pocket or something.
That's not a pencil.
Boy, there's no easier served up one than that, was there?
That's what I always said about Intro.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd walk into the room and he'd be wide open for service. Who's the favorite commentator of the year?
Nigel McGuinness, by far. I think Nigel is the best commentator in wrestling today.
I agree. I picked the same. Nigel McGuinness, I'm a huge fan.
He's just off the charts good. I mean, he makes the show better to watch.
I agree.
And like, I'm not saying everybody can be Nigel, but you should probably strive to be Nigel.
There you go. And people try, but I think he really fits that heel color guy.
I'd put him up there with Jesse or Brain or anybody who's ever done it. I think he's great.
Second runner-up, Bad News Barrett.
I like Bad News Barrett too.
He's probably my favorite WWE commentator.
Yeah, I would agree to that. I think he's pretty damn good. I like Wade Barrett.
First runner-up with 28% of the vote, Tony Schiavone.
Tony's good.
The winner with 40% of the vote, Nigel McGuinness.
Good stuff, Headyverse. Thank you. Thank you for saying what needed to be said.
Pay-per-view of
the year.
I guess it needs to be renamed the special event or whatever the hell they call it.
PLE.
PLE of the year.
PLE. I'll probably never say that.
PLE.
What's the P for? Is it pay? No. Pay? No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Isn't it S? What is it now? I think I'm wrong.
Premium live event.
Premium live event. Mine was AEW All In. Had Swerve Strickland taking on Daniel Bryan. It was a good match. That was a really good match.
Yeah. I picked Revolution for the Sting retirement.
Mm-hmm. That was good stuff too. It happened earlier in the year, but it happened in 2024.
The Headyverse has picked Revolution for second runner-up. First runner-up, they picked All In, but with 40% of the vote, the winner of pay-per-view of the year, PLE of the year, WrestleMania.
I can't disagree with WrestleMania. I do think it's cheating though. It takes 2 nights.
Yeah.
It's like 2 nights.
WrestleMania.
So it's like got double the matches. I guess like New Japan does that as well.
Yeah.
They do
the granddaddy of them all.
Mm-hmm.
Match of the year. What was your favorite match?
I thought long and hard about this, and I can't think of anything outside of Swerve Strickland versus Daniel Bryan.
It was a good match.
It was a really great match for 2024.
I picked Sting and Darby versus the Young Bucks.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's very emotional. I liked it. But the Headyverse intro. They have picked the second runner-up, Danielson versus Strickland.
Mm-hmm.
First place, Sting and Darby versus the Young Bucks. But the winner, Will Ospreay versus Bryan Danielson.
That was good stuff too.
Yeah. Match of the year.
Yeah. But didn't it just happen on was it even a PLE? Or was it just like a Dynamite?
I don't know.
I was thinking it just happened on Dynamite.
But still, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know. It's still, good stuff. But it's like you would think they would hold on to that.
I'm surprised you didn't pick Hologram versus Gravity.
Well, when he comes back, maybe that's what I'll pick. Hologram.
I agree, Go-Go's. But WrestleMania has stolen that. They use it a lot. Granddaddy Mom. Sting's last match for me. Yeah, I agree. Hell yeah. Who is this your favorite guy to watch or girl? Your favorite person to watch wrestle?
Can't think of anybody outside of Will Ospreay. I think Will Ospreay's my favorite promo-wise. Yeah, I do like MJF promo-wise. I think he's up there with Ospreay. But I like it. Will Ospreay's matches really well. MJF, he's a good wrestler as well. But I'm going Will Ospreay. Because 2024 was a better year for him than it was MJF.
I picked Will Ospreay as well. I think he's just the best in-ring wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
Very fun to watch. I really think he should be champ. And then also it's hard to follow him. So if his matches were the main event, and he won them all the time too, I think.
Yeah.
He could be kind of the RVD of AEW, where he used to look forward RVD was in ECW, you always looked forward to his match. It was because he's very special.
That was the match. You're like, oh man, RVD's coming out.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
The second runner-up, Jacob Fatu, with 10% of the vote. First runner-up is also would be my second choice as well, because he is the guy that I love to watch in WWE as far as just the wrestler goes, and that's Gunther. And the winner for hell yeah is Will Ospreay.
Hell yeah.
Tag team of the year.
You can't argue that they are the tag team of the year because they have shoes, iconic shoes that no other tag team has. And that is the Young Bucks with their pump-up shoes.
It's weird because I saw, they won the Wrestling Observer Award, and then our group was losing their minds saying what bullshit that was. But then you got to ask the question, well, who is the better team then? If it was, because Is there a team that was a big deal in 2024 that was bigger, that did better? I don't
think so. That's the only one that I could come up with in 2024. I mean, I guess like you can't say Bloodline because it's like they're not really a tag team, they're a faction. So
I picked a different team, but I wasn't pissed at the Young Bucks. I picked Darby Allin and Sting, and if you really think about it, they probably weren't the number one team of the year, but they had the match that really stuck with me, so I picked them. The second runner-up is FTR with 12%.
I like FTR.
First runners-up, the Outrunners with 20%. I mean, come on, dude. The Creed brothers. The winner of the Tag Team of the Year with 50% of the vote, the Young Bucks.
Hell yeah. I do think the Creed brothers have got good things to come.
I agree.
They're pretty brand spanking new.
Yeah, so it's not like, is there anything that stands out that they did in 2024? I mean, no.
Yeah.
I mean, if they win the tag belts or something in this year, then yeah, maybe for next year. Female Wrestler of the Year.
Female Wrestler of the Year.
No, I like Nate. It's not that I don't like them. I actually like them. I mentioned liking their match on Raw the other week, but the idea that I think they had the best year in 2024, I think, is kind of like silly. I mean, they really didn't do anything. That doesn't mean they're not good. There's lots of people I think good, but I wouldn't be like, oh, that guy was the best guy of the year. So, female wrestler of the year.
She's the female wrestler of the year, and she could quite possibly be the best actress of the year. One that is timeless. Toni Storm.
I agree 100%. 100% Toni Storm. Huge fan. Entertaining. One of the highlights of AEW all year. Always delivers well. So let's see here. I think she's one of the maybe I'd put her close to the MVP of the whole company, honestly, for last year.
Yeah, she's great.
Second runner-up, Mariah May.
Love some Mariah May. She dropped the belt, and I like Mariah May. I don't see why you're so disconnected on the.
I think because the fans are disconnected on her, honestly. First runner-up.
That's great.
Liv Morgan with 20%.
Liv Morgan. I like Liv. I don't think she was over as Rhea Ripley, but I like Liv.
And the winner of Female Wrestler of the Year with 60% of the vote, Toni Storm.
Rhea's not even in there?
No.
Dang. Well, I like Toni Storm. I do think she's great. But maybe because
she had votes, but she did make the top 3. I'm surprised. Male Wrestler of the Year.
Male Wrestler of the Year. I picked Will Ospreay.
I did too.
Are you shocked on that one?
No. I did as well.
Yeah. I hate picking like the same guy so much, but what are you going to say?
I'll be honest. When you watch your pay-per-views, I think his matches usually the best. It's like it makes it hard to follow because I think there's
yeah, that's another reason like why they're having him like doing middle of the card matches. It's like put that guy on the end, put him in the main
100%.
event spot. I mean, the year of Ospreay, the Flea says.
All he needs is to push.
You gotta push it
and pull it. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call the next time we get back together, the push it and pull it tour.
And you wonder why you haven't seen me in so long.
Well, that's because your face is always the other way.
Whatever. Lord.
We can get a mirror next time.
Spare me the mirror. I don't think I need to see.
The Headyverse picked second
You'd
runner.
have that look on your face the whole time too. What do you look at you? You're just this
Yeah, I'd look just like
total
the
delight.
Good Brothers.
Yeah, just like the Good Brothers.
Gunther is the second runner-up.
Gunther's great. I just I like Gunther, but it just seems like they're
I'm a big fan.
not doing enough with him, it seems like.
I don't know. I loved the last week on Raw with him and Jey Uso.
Mm-hmm.
First runner-up, Zack Sabre Jr. with 20% of the vote.
People love some Zack Sabre Jr.
And the winner of the Headies for Male Wrestler of the Year with 50% of the vote, Will Ospreay.
Thank you, Broth. I'm accepting like a
Bro.
Ospreay. Like a Broth.
Personal award. Your made-up award. What did you make up, intro? I didn't make one up, but I'll read the ones people.
I like making up awards, and this is the one that I made up. I'm getting it so I can read it here. Biggest WWE suck-ass winner.
Damn.
Bubba Ray Dudley. You know, he was just like, they offered him that job to do the new show they got on A&E, and he's just like, you ain't nobody if you ain't in WWE.
He said a thing recently that he wants to set up like a table at wrestling events, and he would like debate any wrestlers fans about anything. It's like, this guy's always so sensitive stuff. If anyone would question like WWE, he'd just lose his shit and be all
like, this fucking thing's over.
Yeah, he like flipped the table over.
You can't be talking about WWE that way. What do you mean they got a rapist who made the company? That's Vince McMahon. I love him so much.
The poster nothing but AEW ball licking award. This goes to Sean Green. Now, Sean, we did not choose this. This was made up by someone we don't know who.
Poor Sean Green. He's such a good guy.
Yeah, I like Sean Green. The best Satanist award goes to Jackie Jones. I assume that's probably Tazo. I don't know.
Do you accept that award, Jackie Jones?
No. I mean, I think Satanism is just, I mean, it's just trolls because they don't even believe Satan or anything. It's just kind of stupid. What the fuck did I watch? Award goes to the women's War Games match.
Yeah, that one was kind of like a botch fest. It was kind of crazy. It was pretty bowling shug, like as JR would say. Yeah.
Worst chair shot goes to Nia Jax.
Yeah. She just stopped in the middle of it and was like, no, you're sad. Or she just like told her like what she wanted to hit. And it was like, damn.
Paid his dues and made it. Award goes to Zack Sabre Jr.
Has he made it? He needs to make it to WWE or AEW. I'm pretty sure I pissed off whoever made that.
It's probably the flea of it.
I don't want to, I like New Japan, but I don't know. Maybe it's better than AEW right now if you actually watch it. So,
the holy shit moment of the year goes to Nikhil bumping into Lexar in Philadelphia during WrestleMania weekend. Yeah, don't let that the anti-Lexar crowd hear that.
Mm-hmm. They're very divided on Lexar. Some are very pro Lexar. Some very anti Lexar.
Let's see.
Entry is by Bubba Ray now. By the Flea. Sorry, Flea. I like New Japan. I just haven't watched it in years.
So the In Your Head, these are the In Your Head specific awards. The In Your Head Rookie of the Year. We'll just read these, you think? Second place, third place, we'll say President Clinton.
Hell yeah. How do you get Rookie of the Year? He's been around forever.
Second place, Choboat.
I like Showboat. He called in. He hangs up. He's in and out. Makes it short and sweet.
But the Rookie of the Year entry goes to Jake Hudson.
Jake Hudson.
Boom, Jake, you won Rookie of the Year.
Here on In Your Head.
Moment of the Year. Third place, Lexar Love Song. I don't even remember that, honestly.
Lexar Love Song. I don't remember it either.
Second place goes to AI Songs. People, the Headyverse really loves these songs.
Oh, was it an AI song?
Yeah, it must. Maybe it was one of the AI songs. Oh, maybe I think Coast actually did a Lexar song. I think that.
So is the AI love song? Is that the one that
It's
goes?
two different ones. It's two different ones. The third place is Lexar Love Song. The second place are just all the AI songs. Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, they're not AI. They're created by the In Your Head band, the weekday.
Yeah.
And then the winner of Moment of the Year was the AEW All In show. I don't remember that, but I'm sure it was good.
It was good.
The Facebook Fan of the Year. This is the who's the biggest, who's the best, most important member of the Facebook group, which you should all join on Facebook.com/IYH Wrestling. The third place is Rachel the Fart Fairy.
Mm-hmm. Headybot loves her.
Second place, Jujubee.
She's a great lady.
The winner of Facebook Fan of the Year goes to Sean Green.
Sean Green, he's a good man. He's always posting on the group. He's a good man.
Oh, by the way, welcome back, Levon. He was suspended from Facebook for quite a while, and he's back. I'm a fan of Levon Huey. He's a good dude. Chat room champion. Who is the MVP of the chat room? Third place, Jonathan Jackson. Second place, Dave Deadman. And the winner of chat room champion, Go 13.
Oh, yeah. The professional Go 13.
Feud of the Year.
Curious what this one could be.
I forgot to add it to the ballot. But some people had messaged me, so I just included those. So it's not a perfect list, but third place, Jack and OIB versus the Raw Report.
We're always fighting.
Second place, Jack versus OIB.
See, sometimes you tag me into the Raw Report, and like we do our few things, and then Steven takes back over, and he's like.
And Feud of the Year goes to Jack versus Lexar.
Congratulations, Jack and Lexar.
Should I even read this next one? Worst streamer of the year. Who's the worst video caller of the year?
That's pretty bad. Why'd you even leave that one on?
I don't know. Should I just not say this one?
Let's hear it.
Third place, Stevie.
Oh, that's not nice. Who voted for Steven?
I don't know. It's anonymous. I don't know. The second place is OIB.
I am pretty rotten.
And the winner of the worst streamer of the year is Bruce. Man.
Bruce. Not Bruce.
Nickname of the year. Third place, the internet icon, which I believe has won the last several years. Second place, bitch, which I don't know. I guess is that your nickname? I don't know, but
no, it is not.
The winner, I think for the first time, OIB. Nickname of the year.
Hell yeah.
OIB.
Thank you.
Baby face of the year. Third place. It wasn't just yours, Go-Go. There's several people picking a bitch. Third place of the year for Babyface. OIB.
Number 3's not bad.
Second place is Vic Schiavone.
Gotta love some Vic.
And the winner of Babyface of the Year, Toronto Stevie.
Toronto Stevie with the Raw Report.
Heel of the Year. Third place, OIB. Third place in Babyface and Heel.
I gotta pick it up, don't I?
Second place, Lexar. Heel of the Year, Jackie Jones. Damn.
You're the heel of the year? What'd you
Yeah.
do that was so
I don't know.
dastardly?
I thought I was a pretty good guy this year. I didn't
I
get
didn't
any
think you were
votes for
so bad.
Babyface, but
Jeez.
the least valuable player.
God. The least valuable player?
Who was the least valuable player of the Headyverse?
Where'd you get these from? I think you opened up like the wrong ballot or something. From like, this is like when we first started in the 1990s or whatever.
And this is not a bit 100% true. 50% of the vote, the winner is no one. People actually, half the Headyverse wrote in no one. So
There we go.
That was very nice.
That warms my heart. Thank you, Headyverse.
Streamer of the year. Who is the favorite streamer of the year?
Streamer.
Formerly Zoomer of the year. Before that, it was Caller of the year. Now it is the Streamer of the year. That's true. Maybe it was me turning on Stuttering John. I didn't even think about that. Maybe some Dabbleverse people came and voted. Third place, Toronto Stevie.
Toronto Stevie.
Second place, Jonathan Jackson. And the Streamer of the Year, is also the winner of the worst Streamer of the Year, and that is Bruce.
Congratulations, Bruce.
Make
of that what you will.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
You're in the same boat as AEW.
Yeah, it's very weird. Very divisive man, apparently, Bruce. MVP of the Headyverse. Now, people did vote for me in intro, but I usually don't include us in that just because it's
we're just so great. We don't
include
ourselves in that,
So third place MVP, Jonathan Jackson.
Jonathan Jackson, he's a great man.
Second place, Luddite Supreme.
Luddite. Oh, I love some Luddite.
And the winner of MVP of the Headyverse, The Flea.
The New Japan lover of the group.
Yeah,
Flea.
Really picked it up this year.
It's
on the show a lot more. Coast, Go voted for you. Coast had some votes too. All right. Who went into the Hall of Fame this year?
Going in the Hall of Fame.
So the guest Hall of Fame this year, joining the likes of, Sid, George South, Terry Funk, New Jack, Jesse Neal.
Bam! Jesse Neal, congratulations. You think he'll accept?
I don't know. We should have called him up. He's like, there ain't no dick sucking in the Headyverse. And the fan.
I wonder if he's changed his stance on that.
I don't know. Yeah, there's dick sucking all around now. Who went into the Headyverse Hall of Fame, the Fan Hall of Fame?
Who could it be?
Geraldine.
Geraldine, congratulations. Good old Geraldine. If we'd only let her back on the show.
I know.
Yeah, we just keep blocking her. What assholes we are.
Cock blocking, Dick block, or Geraldine blocking, I guess. So there we go. And it's just now struck 12.
Happy birthday, Jack. Happy birthday,
Boom!
Neil. Happy
Thank you.
birthday, Nasty Neil. Happy birthday, guy that Stuttering John hates. Happy
What?
birthday. He hates you now.
I know. Fuck that guy. Fuck you, a bitch, if you're out there. All right. Just checking something real quick here. Seeing if any Venmos came in. No, but Chinatown Matt just wished me happy birthday. Thank you, Chinatown Matt.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody in the chat room. Now's the time. Troy here. Happy birthday, Jack.
Boom. All right. I don't want to dox Mitten, so I don't want to show. I did notice it's from a different address, Mitten, so I don't know if
Is Mitten moved?
What?
Or is he trying to hide his true identity to Jack?
Wow. Look at this. We got a handwritten note.
Oh, to my
Kind of
dearest.
looks like a serial killer or something. Right there.
A little bit.
To my dearest big dick, Neil Jones or Jackie Jones. I thoroughly enjoy seeing the light in your eye. Last year, seeing you open the gifts I sent. So again this year, I sent you some of the wonderful items you get ads for.
Nate G said, watch out for a glitter bomb. That would be so terrible if you open it up. Glitter went everywhere. Also, Galgo 13 wished you a happy birthday.
Oh, well, thank you. You simply don't have the money because you're simply a poor growing up on the mean streets of Cape Cod. I could not find them all because you most like popular stuff everyone wants. I've included a bonus red gift for you and an orange gift for Annabelle when you see her. Merry Christmas, Merry birthday, Jason. Well, thank you, Jason.
So Galgo 13, he wants to warn you to be careful what you show on camera.
That's true. There was something that I don't think you were here when I opened the Christmas gifts, and one of them for my friend in Austria. It was a very large dildo with a rubber vagina on the other end. Inside like the ball sack, so you could fuck it in. But thanks, I guess. But yeah, I showed it to Troy actually today when he was over here today.
Did you throw it out, or you still got it?
Oh no, I kept it. I'll sell it on here.
But you can't even show it, can you?
No.
That's a little suspect.
Whoa.
A little suspect, whatever.
The ball sack. Yeah, the ball sack had a vagina in it. Very strange. All right. You know what I should do? I should start just posting like, wow, I got this ad for this HD camera. That's really weird. Look at this 4K camera. It's my ad of the day. You know, stuff like that.
Oh, like product placement.
Yeah. I don't want Jason to get on the deal. All right, so it's a little pouch, which I like just that pouch, honestly. I think it's a ring.
Uh-oh.
Even fits.
Is it Trump?
Yeah, it's a little big Trump ring. It probably fits better on my middle finger. Although it might be a little tight on that. But yeah, Donald Trump ring. It's hard to see on the camera, but he's actually got golden hair, I think. Yeah, it's a silver Trump ring with gold hair.
Hell yeah.
No, Jackson! Jackson! Yeah! Jonathan Jackson! Yeah! Boom! All the rest of you guys, fuck up. No.
That's not nice. We love everybody here.
It's all these Annabelle gifts. The fuck? I should just do a little. That's the extra one. I'll open this
He
extra
gave
one.
you a
now.
Trump ring and everything else is for Annabelle.
So yeah, this one I'll save.
There's a
I'll
message
actually-
there, Jack.
I'll be seeing Annabelle this weekend. Oh, let's see here. Celebrate good times. Come on! We're celebrating. There's a party going on right here. Oh, it's a celebration. They did not have these in brief, so I got you a nice bikini. Oh, I didn't realize there was a note on this other one. I thought it was just paper in the thing, but there was no note to it.
Oh, what's the Trump ring say then?
It didn't. It just was a picture of my post about it. Whoops. Something fell out of these. Oh, it's just the little thing. So, whoa. What the hell? Hell yeah. So look, it's like it's like
he's getting it there.
Monsters fucking and stuff. Is it just all the other ones are just like being monsters, but
I think so, but the mummy and the creature is getting it on.
bang. That makes it even better, I think, because like everyone else just like being monsters, and for whatever reason, the mummy and the creature are just getting it on.
Oh.
It's kind of funny. I like it. Thank you, Jason. Wow, this is a big one. Look at this. Got peanuts.
Ooh, Charlie Brown.
Wow, it's very soft. So these are pants, and that's on the crotch. Yeah, I love these. I'm gonna wear these. I'm going to a convention this weekend. I think I'm gonna wear these. What do you think, Incher?
Just don't put them on the wrong way. God, it's just.
Come on! What if I showed up on the cruise? with these on?
You handling that elephant trunk was pretty disturbing.
Did it get you a little? Wait a minute, it got you a little excited. A little bit.
You gotta wait for the cruise for that.
I'll wear those. I'll honestly wear those. I might wear them tonight to bed. My new pajamas.
Oh yeah.
Hope there's some snacks in here. I'm getting hungry. What is this? Is there a note in here? No. Oh my God! This is looking This is looking great. See, this is you. Now look, this is the stuff you're missing out on, Incher. Because you banned Mitten.
What is it? I can't even tell.
It's a hat of some kind, but it's got so much stuff on it.
Kind of looks like a Macho Man hat or something, but I know there's got to be something to it.
Probably something perverted. It's got like, man, it's hard to open. It's got like spikes along the end. Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Boy, is this like got so much plastic on it. Got a lot of protection.
I'm curious what it is. I can't
Damn! Look at that.
Wasn't that like one he had on like whenever you met
Yeah.
up
Oh
with
my
him?
God. I love it. Woo! Look at that. This is my new in your head hat. That's fucking sweet. Damn, I look pretty awesome in it. What do you think?
I don't know. Maybe if you're going to like the Blue
Getting on the
Oyster
cruise
Club.
intro, we're like, yeah, boy, bam, we're going to have ourselves a cruise tonight. Be cruising with Incher.
Gonna fly away. Do, 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 do. I love it when we're cruising together. However that song goes. S&M Jones lid. Troy says.
I don't know what this is. This hat's fucking sweet. I love it.
Okay, then.
I don't know what the hell's going on here. What is this? What the hell is this? I think it's the socks with like pop. I think he's got a picture of here what this is supposed to be.
You opened the wrong one.
Cute woman's thigh-high socks. So these are socks.
You sure that wasn't for Annabelle?
That's for me. All right.
There's
Boom!
socks?
Yeah, I don't know about that. But I mean, it's not his fault.
It's got like a paw on it, and that's
Yeah, they're
for
like
you?
they're like rubber paws.
Is this an inside joke or something? I'm not.
No, it's just something I guess I shared at some point it was like an ad I got. Once I put on my hand, show you.
So you got this advertised on like Facebook, and you're like,
Yeah,
look
and I
at
just thought
this.
it was-
What the hell's up with it?
I'm gonna put around my. It's long enough to put on my dong.
I'm struggling to think of anything to make this entertaining, but
You know what? Though?
I've got nothing.
This hat's pretty sweet.
That's making me uncomfortable.
Oh, I like that paper. Now
Very
the thing is, Jason
bruised
didn't
paper.
go and buy this paper to use on this, so he had to have this paper.
Just in his house already.
Yeah, why did he have rainbow leopard print paper?
He is a fan of wrapping paper, that's for sure.
That is true. He's got a lot of wrapping paper.
Like, where do you find that? I'm not gay, but 20 is 20.
Damn. No, it's nice material. The shirt. Wear that someplace where people got a lot of money. I mean, I probably won't wear that.
Cats and dogs are having a party.
Another shirt. I love that shirt. I'll actually wear that one. Spread cheeks, not hate. Boo! Yeah! Spread. That's what that intro. I think that's going to be our motto in 2025. Spread cheeks, not hate. I think that's something we could all get behind, don't you think?
Yeah, sure.
What, you're a hate monger?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah,
That's so wrong.
I love hate. So if you were given the choice, you either could spread your butt cheeks or just go around spreading hate. You'd be like, I'm spreading the hate. What's this?
I could find, what did that say?
I could not find the post for this one. Oh, it must have been the Because all the other ones, he actually also included my original post one.
Oh.
It says jock mail.
Jock mail. So he's like sending you all the stuff you're like always wondering why you get advertisements.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying I should start putting, posts like, oh, wow, look at this. It's this new webcam. Why would they be sending?
Okay.
Why would...
I didn't get that earlier. You know, it's times like this I don't feel bad about banning Jason's gifts.
Why?
I don't want that around my house.
Why?
What does it say?
I don't think it's even in English. In 8E, it's not even words. It says in 8 eat he a to play. I think it's Asian people and they didn't quite speak English, so that says push. But the back
here, let me take a shot at it. Let's see.
I mean, I can read the letters, but they're not real words. It should say push here to play, but it's instead
I
of here
eat head to play.
No, but it's not head, it's HEAE. See, it's an E at the end. So they don't, I mean, it's not an actual word.
HE. Does anybody in the chat understand this?
I honestly just think it's Asian.
Insert head to play is what Glogo's saying.
But it's not head though. It's HEAE. It's he.
Is there two legs on the bottom of the?
Whoever wrote it doesn't understand English properly. Is my point. That's probably what it's supposed to say, but they didn't.
So,
and then we got the last one here. This is a bonus gift.
Are you going to wear those?
One more of a boxer's guide.
You got to wear them. Maybe I'll want to play.
I think we do have. Whoa. It didn't. I think it says insert tongue to play into.
Oh, you're more of a tongue guy than
Oh man, look at this! Damn, maple bacon cotton candy. I was hoping there was some.
So we're going to get a review on maple bacon cotton candy right now.
Damn, I could smell the maple, but the bacon's a little off-putting. It says enter to play, but it doesn't really. It's not written properly, is what I'm saying. It's not actual words.
Doesn't look like you're enjoying it. This doesn't look like a good review.
It tastes like sweet grease.
I love you, sweet grease. And that ain't no lie.
I can't say it's very good, but
up, down, up, down.
It's bad. But I appreciate it because I like to try this stuff. It really tastes like bacon. It tastes like pancakes, but like if you dunked them in bacon grease.
Yeah. And like cotton candy form, that doesn't seem very appetizing.
It's weird. The greasy parts are very weird. It's like a fake grease flavor.
Troy says, not a happy face.
No, but I love that.
Galgo says, I would not eat too much of that, or you might be spending your birthday on the porcelain throne.
Spread the cheeks, not the hate. Yeah.
Are you trying to tell me something?
Whoop. Damn, hell yeah. That should be your club name with that hat, DJ Sweet Grease. It's DJ Sweet Grease telling all the ladies and the men out there, spread the cheeks, not the hate. Bow, 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 bow. Boom, boom. Oh, spread the cheeks, not the hate. Bow, yeah.
Where is Mitten? He should be here for this celebration.
Exactly.
You got his hat on?
Sodomy and love's our fate. Spread the cheeks, not the hate.
Not the hate.
Yeah, now that's a good tune.
It's got legs.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're not going to be here forever, so if you want to zoom in, I'm getting tired. You guys can call in, talk to us. We went over the Headys is a daunting task. It's a fun show.
It takes a while.
Yeah.
But the big news in the wrestling world, Jackie Jones, I think we should probably talk about it a little bit, is Tony Khan. He ran Australia, and then at the end of the show, he came out and he just got booed by everybody.
He did?
Australia does not like Tony Khan.
Damn. And they bought, and it sold like tickets. That's weird.
Yeah. You hadn't heard this story yet?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, apparently he came out and he was doing like the thing and everybody just started booing him.
Damn.
Which really sucks.
Yeah.
Can we share like a fan cam of that, or is that
probably?
I wonder if I could find like a fan cam or something.
Fan cam gonna eat the ham, baby. Hey, yeah.
Well, that really depressed me because I don't want Tony Khan getting like, booed like that. And it also came out. I saw Cornette talking about it. About they gave Rita Chatterton, the referee, they gave her like a year-long contract, and she did absolutely nothing. See, though, that just shows that like Tony's like a good guy, Like maybe he thought he wanted to show her like not all wrestling promoters are scumbag pieces of trash,
Yeah.
Booed.
Video of Tony being booed.
Australia.
Tony Khan.
Doesn't sound too bad there.
No. I'm not hearing mostly cheers, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm not hearing like boos. It didn't seem that bad on that clip.
Nah. It's probably just people wanting it to be booze.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
How are you ready?
I'm okay.
Are you ready?
For John ready. Luddite Supreme.
Don't let anybody feed that thing of peanut.
What?
The elephant pants.
Oh.
What if like somebody just goes down on your elephant trunk while you're wearing those?
Yeah, Incher, what are you doing down there? And you're like, I got a mouth full of lint.
All you need now is to be the nice hungry hippo.
Hungry Inches, the name of the game.
Oh God. Sorry. I didn't lead it there. Oh, I did.
Spread the cheeks. Not
I
the
think
hate.
I need to like make a tariff for any time Reddy calls in. We're going to tariff Reddy.
Okay.
Did you like Jack's ring?
Yeah, you can tariff that. Tariff that right up from fast.
You could put it like in a vice and like smash it here on the show.
You probably get like
Take that thing up from
might be
fast.
illegal
People
here
just,
pretty
oh,
soon.
Elon.
Yeah, you get to spin stuff. It's like, oh, what happened to Jack? He was taken care of.
All right. Okay, here. I'll be right back, okay?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Talk to Reddy.
Yeah. It's kind of like, I didn't ever think Tony Khan would get booed like that, but did you hear how he got booed in Australia?
Did he?
Yeah, apparently.
I'm not going on
From the-
that. You know when he's not a you or not a Trump.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to make that country go away.
Yeah.
And we're
Yeah,
not
it didn't seem that bad though from the clip that I listened to. So
No, but even some of the hockey players, Canadian hockey players, are like, you should boo the hockey team. It's
yeah.
like, look, he's trying to make our country go away. What are we supposed to
Mm-hmm.
He's like, just keep on over. It's like, okay, are you, should we call you Adolf that or what?
Yeah. I don't think he wants that nickname though.
Oh, I think he does want that deep down. The Fuhrer, the Donald, I mean, what's the difference? Sorry, all you nice Americans out there.
Yeah, I guess I brought up some bad hat with talking about the tariffs or whatever.
It's not your fault, guys.
Ah.
Fix it. Do whatever you need to fix it.
It is kind of crazy. And then like the whole hockey thing that you mentioned earlier, it was just like that. I seen the clips of that where like we were getting the national anthem was getting booed, and then the players got in a fight like soon as like the game started. That's unfortunate.
Well, some of them don't even, our guys don't understand that it's not us booing you guys.
Yeah.
We're booing Trump. We're booing the fact that
He's got the shirt on now. See, he's all about it. It kind of goes into what we're talking about, Reddy. Spread the cheeks, not the hate. Or spread cheeks, not hate. That's what this shirt says.
Hell yeah, spread in the cheeks. Boom. Oh, we probably should get rid of this. We can't see everybody here.
What's up?
What's up?
Hey. Hey, happy birthday, Jack.
Thank you very much. You're a good man. I appreciate it.
Oh, thanks.
Michael
I'm wearing my
Pirelli.
ECW One Night Stand shirt.
Oh, that's really cool. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's vintage.
Yeah, it's a collectible, but I don't want to sell it.
No, I don't blame you.
No. Oh.
That's like this shirt. I can never sell it.
Yeah.
Is Michael the same guy who's got the inside dirt on Lexar? Or
no?
Oh God.
Oh, who?
No, I think so. No.
Okay.
Do we want that though?
I don't know. I am a little curious.
I'm close and personal with Lexar.
Well, it's like why he got banned from GCW and stuff, but.
Oh no, I don't know. I've never seen GCW actually.
Yeah. I've never watched it either, but they do have a big name for themselves.
Yeah, they've got a pretty big following, but I still haven't seen them. I enjoyed Grand Slam Australia. I thought that was a really good show.
Yeah, I liked it too. I thought it was really good.
Yeah,
top to bottom, it was great. And I guess that they're going to have like the Ring of Honor show. It's going to be from there as well. So I'm going to watch that on Thursday.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see people complaining that it wasn't on pay-per-view, but I was happy it was on TNT. You got it for free, so I
Yeah,
much prefer that. Yeah.
like it's good when you get a free show and you don't have to, pay up for it. And
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. Why is it bad that we got it free?
mm,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Like,
I'll take
I
a free
wanted
show.
to pay for that.
It was pay-per-view quality. I mean, all of the matches were great. You had a Mercedes Moné taking on Harley Cameron, which she was the hometown girl, so I guess they figured the fans would really be into Harley, but she beat her, Mercedes Moné. Then
Yeah.
what else was on that show? Buddy Murphy. Buddy Murphy was like complaining about the ring, saying it was too small or something. That's why he like twisted his ankle or something like that.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, he's complaining about the ring. I mean, maybe it was messed up. I don't know. It could have been.
Yeah. Accidents happen, but I didn't notice it I saw Will Ospreay say he liked the ring, so on
God,
Twitter.
that movie did when he went over the ring post. That was insane. Did you
Oh
see
yeah, that was my favorite match of the night, the
Yeah.
Will Ospreay tag match.
Yeah, Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega. Yeah, that was taking on the Don Callis family. That was great.
Yeah, that's really good.
Did you see Grand Slam, Jack?
I did not. I forgot about it.
Jeez,
Oh.
it was a good show.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it, even though I knew what happened, but no matter. I'll watch it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It should be on Max. I think they have the replay.
Yeah, they got them on Max. So
yeah, I kind of miss when they had.
It came on like really late. Like, I know my DVR didn't catch it. Like, it was like I only got like 45 minutes of it because it came on.
They had
They
had the NBA All-Star game. I think Bailey played like the night before, and then they had one on Saturday too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they showed a clip of that on Raw. Was Bailey playing the game? But
yeah, I saw that. It was kind of weird seeing men and women playing together, though. You don't usually see that for NBA.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is different.
Yeah.
Oh, they played against each other?
Yeah.
No, they had a men and women like playing together on the NBA celebrity game that Bailey was on.
I guess for a celebrity game, it's fine.
Yeah. But I'd never heard of any of the other people besides Bailey that were on there.
Yeah, that is bad. Nowadays, they start talking about like who's doing the Super Bowl halftime. I'm like, I'm not familiar with that person. And then they got like like a celebrity game, and I'm like, who are these people? Like, I watch Celebrity Family Feud sometimes, and sometimes I'm just scratching my head who any of them are. I'm like, who are they?
Yeah, me too.
Bob from the internet versus Steve from the internet.
Yeah,
he's the biggest influencer ever, and it's like, but I've never heard of him.
I guess don't take any influence.
Most definitely. Does everybody like Jack's new hat?
Yeah, it's cool. I like it.
I like it. Yeah, thank you, Mr.
Weiland.
All right.
One of those.
Reddy wants one if you're at it, Mitten.
Yeah.
You'll have to get across the tariff to send it to him in Canada.
No, that's only if you buy stuff.
Oh.
The finisher was fire, Troy said that you guys were talking about.
It was great.
So I think, Michael, you should be up for Rookie of the Year at the next Headys.
Oh,
okay,
sure.
Cool.
Michael, he needs to be a strong candidate for anybody out there. You need to vote for Michael for the Headys.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. I always been listening for years, but I just never zoomed in or called in back in the day.
Yeah.
I found you guys on Audio Wrestling. Yeah.
That's back in,
wow,
that's a
you
long
go way
time
back.
ago.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm glad that you still listen and like the show, and I'm glad you started
We haven't
I
ran
just
you
say
off.
call in or stream in or whatever.
Even when I wasn't watching wrestling in like 2008 and 2009, I'd still listen in your head.
Yeah, I wasn't watching wrestling for a while and still hosting the show.
Yeah.
Recipes with Jack.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get to some of these questions. Unless anyone else has anything else want to talk about.
Yeah, Nikhil was confused if you're going to take questions or not.
I just forgot to post it. I'm sorry.
So I'm sorry, Nikhil, because I told him if he probably would have posted by now if that was the case, but I advised him wrong. My apologies, Nikhil.
Yeah, it's up. It's up. I just gotta find it. Anything else, Michael? While I'm trying to find the questions.
Oh no, not really. I just wanted to say I really liked Grand Slam Australia, and I didn't call in the last 3 weeks, but the Rumble, I thought that was a good show too. I got Liv Morgan and Penta.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, because you were in the contest this year.
Yeah.
I really thought it was one of the best modern Rumbles. I thought it was a good show.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
I thought the men's one especially was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked the whole show, but I thought the men's Rumble itself was great.
Yeah.
All right.
So 2026, are they just like, is the women's going to be on first again, or are they going to finish the show?
It probably.
Oh, I don't think they'll let them finish. It's in Saudi Arabia, so.
Oh, in Saudi, they definitely.
It takes women a long time.
They might be on the pre-show.
I think it's like they would catch on to someone, like when Becky Lynch was really one of the hottest people in the company. Like maybe they could finish with. Honestly, you could probably Rhea Ripley win a Rumble and be on last, but probably not in Saudi Arabia.
Hey, before you get to the questions, how do you like this shirt? Let's see. It's Friday 13th up here.
Oh, nice.
And then
that's cool.
You can see it. Am I too far over?
We'll just see your ass. No,
oh, Jason Voorhees. Cool.
What's it say on the top? Oh, Jason Voorhees. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh, damn! I've seen Inch in that position a few times. But yeah, it's Jason Voorhees on the back.
Mm-hmm. I thought it's more like I'm normally like reaching up, like isn't that? Oh, forget. Oh, sorry. Pay no attention to that.
Damn.
Spread cheeks, not hate.
All right, Lex went to the Road Dog. Brian James is signed with the company as co-writer of Raw. Are you intrigued? Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good.
That's cool.
He's written before, though.
Well, I did see AJ Styles tweeted out that you can't go by his previous run because he had someone else there who would tear his stuff apart till it was no longer his.
Oh, okay.
Alluding to Mr. McMahon, I believe.
That's not like Vince to do something like that, is it?
Yeah.
So I always like that if you have an old wrestler, writing, especially a guy that was, he's a funny guy and stuff. So it's, in theory, I think it's good. Michael Cole said he has 8 years left of the WWE. Are you intrigued?
Then they're gonna shoot him.
That's not good.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a long
He's
time.
been there over 25 years.
He's a guy that I don't think's ever been good, but over time, people just treat him as a legend simply because he's been there a long time.
He's just been there. He's got staying power.
He's
not the worst ever. He's not a good announcer. He's not a good commentator, I don't think.
He's like a fungus. He just won't go away.
According to some dirt sheets, Tony Khan forgot to send a ring to Australia, and they had to use an independent ring.
Yeah, because that's Buddy Murphy. He came down from the ropes and he twisted his ankle a little bit.
Oh,
and
damn.
He was complaining about the ring being too small or something like that. I honestly didn't notice it was small until I heard people saying it was small. Let me look up some photos.
I didn't notice it either.
Yeah.
From the pictures and videos I've seen, I didn't notice it either.
AEW Grand Slam ring. I guess you can see there's more in between the there's more walking area. Like, I guess it does.
Oh,
look a
yeah.
little smaller.
Oh yeah, I noticed now.
In WCW always had a smaller ring, and later years they had a really small ring.
Yeah. But it's like, has Buddy not done any like indie shows or anything, or like?
I
Never...
think so. I think he was wrestled on the Indies before he was in WWE.
Yeah, like he's been in an indie mat before? I would say.
I can't imagine it's that much different. It's just like I think
it does.
I've always heard the smaller rings are better for the small guys. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe better for the big guys. I don't know.
Doesn't look that bad.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not the one who has to perform in it. So.
Yeah, I mean, I beat ass in every size ring, 8 sides, 4 sides, and I've never lost.
Yeah,
I've never lost inside a squared circle.
Was that the mud match that you're in?
Fucking, I'll be stomping a mud hole in your ass and walking it dry.
What do you mean? I was just asking an honest question.
That's going to be at the HeadyCon, me and Incher in the mud match.
That sounds like good entertainment, pal.
Tommy Dreamer says that months before Bound for Glory, TN has been using different rings for each taping. Dreamer says that the fans doesn't know the difference. Okay.
I
wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah,
I honestly
really
didn't pay any attention to the size of the ring, you know.
Yeah. Seth Rollins says the years of wrestling and nagging injuries has catching up to him. Thoughts? Well, yeah, I mean, he's wrestled a long time, a hard style. I'm sure they have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure he's not feeling great. He's also getting older. I mean, you get older, that don't help either.
MVP says the Hurt Syndicate run in AEW could be their last. Well, yeah, I mean, they're like 50 years old, so probably.
Yeah.
They like
to hurt people. Did you know that?
And hurting people's their business, and business is good.
Mm-hmm.
MVP, we did that one. WWE and the Universal theme park is uncertain about having a Wyatt 6 haunted house in the park. I mean, is that it? I mean, that's a big flop. That's
not mainstream enough.
Yeah, no one would know what the hell that is.
Yeah.
It's not even a successful wrestling angle. Never mind, like anyone outside of wrestling.
Maybe that's why there's all this talk about getting Alexa involved with it. Maybe they think she could pick it up some, but hopefully, I don't know. I mean, I don't. Bo Dallas, he's in a bad spot. I mean, he has to do this storyline. You know, it's like.
They need a ride where you go into a tunnel and you live life as Hulk Hogan. Once they're playing with Metallica. Then you're selling the George Foreman grill. Then you're wrestling.
Hulk Hogan Beer Company is being sued by woman. By woman? Like the
Chris Benoit's wife?
Yeah,
I don't think she can do that. Like,
probably not. AEW's holding Collision taping in Las Vegas, meaning Double or Nothing could be holding elsewhere. Where would it take place? No, I don't know.
Christ, what the fuck is this grammar?
I don't know, dude. I think it might be in Newark. That's what I'm guessing. Do you think that WWE should license Viva Las Vegas by ZZ Top for WrestleMania?
Nope.
Hell yeah.
It would be Elvis anyway.
I was thinking like that ain't ZZ Top.
Get the original by Elvis.
Yeah. That's how you get all the kids though to the show. They're like, oh yeah, we love ZZ Top.
They all know ZZ Top nowadays.
Who doesn't?
We're like, is that the band that was on Back to the Future 3?
That's making my head feel weird.
It kind of makes me feel a little weird, honestly. Like, what's with the Jackie Jones?
Probably like some weird dyes from Asia. It's like seeping into my head or something.
Yeah. You don't want to like kill yourself on your birthday.
Thoughts on AEW new Death Rider shirt? Oh God, was that bad? Look, I'm an AEW.
I've seen
guy.
Lexar
Oh,
talking about it.
God.
It's just a
It's
white
basically
shirt.
yeah, with like the very small logo at the bottom. Now, the one guy said it was completely blank, which, I mean, to be fair, it's not completely blank, but it is not a good shirt. I'll show it here. And like I said, and then also people are like, oh, all the AEW shirt. It's like, well, no. I mean, I have a lot of AEW shirts. A lot of them are nice, and I've seen really terrible WWE shirts. So don't tell me like WWE shirts are all amazing, but this is very bad. It's look from almost the very bottom up, it's just completely blank, just a white shirt, and then it's got this tiny Death Riders down here.
I'll wait for that one to go on clearance.
And then still not buy it.
Yeah.
Would you buy that? Sure, even on clearance.
It'd have to be really cheap, like cheaper than just a normal T-shirt.
That to be like free, maybe. Thoughts on when the Brazilian couple celebrates the longest marriage, 84 years. Okay. What's your favorite?
Congratulations.
Congratulations to him.
Send them the link. Get them on the show here. Maybe they can win Rookie of the Year.
We could ask them some questions.
How old are they? Were they married when they were like 3? They got to be like 100.
Yeah, really. They'd have to be pretty young.
Yeah, they'd have to be at least 100.
Yeah.
Unless they were married when they're like, like toddlers or something.
Yeah, that's just strange.
What's your favorite flavor coffee? Coffee. I don't like flavor.
Oh, what's a good? I don't drink coffee, so like
hazelnut.
I don't either.
What's a good like flavor you think I would like, Jack?
Coffee flavor.
Probably with like a ton of cream and sugar, but I mean that's what somebody doesn't like coffee would probably like, but I don't know. Vanilla, hazelnut's a good coffee flavor when I used to drink flavored coffee. I like if I do have any, I like a natural flavor. Like I do like cinnamon in my coffee.
Mocha's always good.
And I drink it black, so a lot of stuff doesn't taste good black. That's gonna be the next shirt I wear. No. What flavor potato chip would you like to mix together for a great?
What?
What flavor potato chips would you like to mix together?
Like put them both together?
I guess. Yeah.
Probably just plain and sour cream and onion.
I think you get sour cream and onion chip.
Yeah, then it would just be kind of like a not as flavorful sour cream.
Yeah, that's what
I don't know. Do you have an answer for this, Michael? Sorry.
No, not really.
Could barbecue and like sour cream and onion be good? Like
Could
if you
be.
mix those together?
Maybe. Yeah. I guess that'd be my answer.
Let's try that one.
Lexar wants to know, do you prefer pizza or chicken wings? Well, I do like both, but if I had to choose, I would say pizza.
I'm Italian, so I'd say pizza.
Yeah, if I had I'm just in a different mood sometimes. If I had to choose, though, I would say pizza because it's just.
I'm half Italian, Mike.
Yeah.
So you
okay, cool. I'm half
I
Italian.
can never be a made man.
Oh, me same.
I went out for pizza. Well, I went out for Italian yesterday to Mamma Mia's, and with my mom.
Okay, cool.
And some friends of the family, and I had a chicken parm panini. It was one of the lunch specials. I didn't realize it was for my birthday, or else I would have got something really expensive since they were paying. No, but it was the one of the lunch specials, and I got a chicken parm panini with pepperoni. So it was chicken parm, and then I had a layer of pepperoni over the chicken parm.
Okay, cool.
Oh wow! With Parmesan fries, it was very nice. Very nice. Pasta or lasagna? Well, that one I would pick lasagna.
Lasagna is pasta.
Lasagna.
I think you mean probably like spaghetti or lasagna.
I know. I'm just.
Yeah, like
I make a really good lasagna.
Yeah, if it's
Lasagna.
good, I'll eat it. But like, I know if I get lasagna at like Olive Garden, I think it kind of tastes shitty. Like, I don't think it has.
Yeah,
they
I
have very
agree.
good meat. I think their meat's off or something. It's. I'm not a fan of their lasagna.
What's your
Me
favorite?
neither.
What's your
Yeah.
favorite song used in a commercial?
I always like that, like a rock.
I was gonna say the
I
same
was
thing.
strong as I could be, like a rock. Like, I
Nothing
probably wouldn't even
ever get to me like a rock.
I probably wouldn't even think of that song if it wasn't for the commercial.
Oh no, it was a huge song way before.
I'd like to buy the world some Coke.
I'd like to buy the world some Coke. Keep it company.
Yeah, you would too, because you're like, hey,
You get the I gotta buy the world some Coke.
you start rambling on about stuff and like, it makes sense to you.
Say hello to my little friend. Jack's lasagna is the stuff of legend. Yeah. Intro, I'm gonna make some lasagna for you. And you'd be like, oh damn, this is some good lasagna. Better than that damn Olive Garden.
But I don't think that's meat sauce.
It's sauce from my meat.
What's that cheese? The real white looking cheese?
Alfredo.
Ricotta?
Ricotta, yeah. You're like, is this ricotta? You're like, yeah, that's what it is.
I love it. I said, I know you do.
I knew you'd love the taste of that.
And would you wear a non-wrestling shirt?
Of course.
Yes. What are these questions?
No, I only wear wrestling shirts.
Jeez.
I'm sorry I put the questions up late, so they were all from Lexar. But thank you, Lexar, for sending in some questions.
He was working off the fly, so we gotta give him a pass.
Well, they're actually probably better than usual. But yeah, I agree. All right. I hate to end early, but I am very tired, and I am going out tomorrow with my brother to the Brazilian Grill for my birthday meal.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That's my favorite.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. That sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah. So, have you ever been to Brazilian Grill, Incher?
I don't think
so. They have a buffet of all your sides, all that stuff, and it's huge. But the real star of the Brazilian Grill is the rodizio. And so what that is, kind of almost reverse buffet. So you're at your table, and they bring you over all these steaks right out of the fire, and they're on these big skewers, and they slice them right at your table with like a sword. And they've got all different cuts. They've got flank steak, sirloin, ribeye, all kinds of stuff. And so they bring it, and then every slice is off the nice brown side and they only use salt to season. But it's kind of a heavy salt, and they slice it down so you get this sizzling slice of steak. And you eat that. It's always going to be hot because they just keep bringing it to you. So you're not going to let your steak cool off of your plate. You know what I'm saying? And then they just keep bringing it all you can eat. So they're bringing the steaks, and then they also bacon wrapped chicken and pork loin and sausages and grilled pineapple and all kinds of stuff. Lamb, if you like lamb, I like lamb. Chicken hearts, which is the one thing I don't eat. I do not like the chicken hearts, but they do have them. Sometimes they have bacon wrap filet mignon. Yeah, it's the best.
Troy here says steak and cheese owned.
Yeah, that's one of Troy's favorites. They actually, so it's a great big I don't know what kind of steak it is, and they put holes in. They fill the steak itself with cheese, throw it in the fire, and the cheese all melts.
You get all the power of the
chicken.
They
slice it, get all this gooey cheese in the steak. It's good. What was that?
If you eat the chicken heart, you get all the power and the glory of the chicken.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't like innard meats. It has a metallic taste that I just do not like.
No, but remember, like Ancient Warriors, they said it.
Yeah. I don't know how powerful a chicken is.
See, Reddy was thinking Ancient Warriors. I was thinking Jason Goes to Hell.
Damn,
like Poltergeist.
I'm getting
an Ancient Warrior that loves his mommy.
So I'm not going to eat anything tomorrow till we go to the Brazilian grill. But here's one. See, Incher, they come and they bring the steak. Look, that's a big ass steak, right? You tape with the bone. They slice it. I think that was probably a leg of lamb, actually.
Yeah, give me some of that.
Damn, it's good. Getting hungry now, inch baby.
I got something to feed you, Jack, for your birthday.
Yeah, but I mean, I want a meal, not like a.
Oh, it's more than
not like a cocktail wiener.
It's more than a cocktail wiener. There's more so of the cock part.
Then we've got company here, Ludite and Michael. They don't like this kind of talk.
I know. I shouldn't be talking like that. I apologize.
And then there's stuff like so. Let me show you. Every time he, while I'm away in the restroom or getting some sides or whatever, boom, goes and tells them, "Hey, it's his birthday," and then they do this.
Happy birthday, Bill. All right.
That's singing happy birthday in Portuguese.
Oh, you look
Oh,
very
that's
happy.
cool.
You're like,
I just want to dig into the dessert.
It did look appetizing.
Yeah, it's good. All right. So, yeah, I recommend, if any, Brazilian grill or one of my favorites. One of my favorite meals. I know one of those comedies made fun of Brazilian grills and like said it gave you diarrhea or something. I just think that's a bunch of bullshit because I've never had a bad meal at a Brazilian grill.
Maybe they're eating the innards.
Maybe. I don't think innards is. I actually think that's probably good for you. But anyway, I love it. Brazilian grill.
Looks really good.
Yeah, it's just like I said, all steak. It's all meat, basically. Give you the meat sweats. So you got to go really hungry. And you got to have time because you're going to be there for a while.
Hmm.
And they'll be like, you go now, you be here for an hour.
That guy's dead, I think.
Yeah, he is.
Jumping at a.
He was good, though.
Interesting. Yeah, the gaucho, that's what they call the guys who cut the meat. The gaucho.
Gaucho.
I used to get great big pictures of booze, too, but none of that anymore.
Good man. Good man. I'm proud of you. Well, I hope you have a good birthday and a good dinner with the flea.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Incher.
Mm-hmm.
It's YMC Jack now. It's so much fun to stay at the YMCA. You can get yourself clean. You can have a good meal. You can something else. Yeah. Here's the steak and cheese. Now, the gaucho, I got his picture. He has his eyes closed. He kind of looks like Tony Khan's old man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, there's the steak and cheese. See, it's steak, and then they stick the see how it melted cheese in there, and it gets kind of brown on the inside. It's really good.
Looks good. You know, Vic Schiavone's going to be mad that he's not here tonight to break out the birthday bear on you. So I'll just sing it for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Do I sound like the bear?
Yeah,
you do. Good job.
Thank you, Incher. You're a good man. I love you. I appreciate it.
I'm sure Vic will make good on it, though. You know, they always make good on their promises.
All right. Anything else, my friends? My compadres? Michael, it's good to see you again.
Oh, good to see you.
I hope we see more of you.
Have a great birthday dinner.
Thank you, Michael.
Oh, yeah, I will.
Excellent.
Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.
See you,
See
Michael.
you later.
See you,
See ya.
Mr. Ludites.
Ludite.
Johnny
Free.
Cakes.
He
Thank
says
you.
happy
I
birthday. Yeah.
Incher.
Yes, sir.
We've been doing this for 20 years, and we're going to do it another 20 more. And then another 20 after that. And another 20 after that. You'll be stuck with me through life and eternity itself.
Okay.
These are the chains you forged in life. You'd be forced to carry me through all.
I can't get it to do it. There it goes. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Happy birthday.
I'll be honest. I'm not going to wear all this stuff, but I fucking love this hat. I'll be
You're like
honest.
Jake Hager.
This hat's pretty
I
freaking
love
sweet.
this hat.
Yeah, I love it.
Me.
I do kind of like the shirt too, yeah. But I can't wear it anymore.
It goes well with he likes it up the ass, dude.
Whoa!
Other
Yeah, that's true. You sent me some. I'll be honest, I would way more likely to wear this shirt than the shirts he sent me last year.
Oh,
I'm probably not gonna walk around with the shirt that says it's very graphic, the other shirts. This one, I probably shouldn't wear it around town. But I wouldn't mind wearing. I don't mind wearing it on the show regularly. All right, and before we go, though, we do have to give a shout out to our fine Hall of Famers, Vic Schiavone,
Vic,
Stephen Butlars,
Steve,
Ricky Ferguson,
mm-hmm.
Dave Deadman, and the Double Guns. They're on the $5 tier here, supporting the show. You can support us. It starts only $3 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And our producers, who normally will have their name on here, but the Headys, we really couldn't do it. But you get your names in the credit. And that is Brian Matthew Clutter.
Man.
The Lurker.
He's lurking, but he's a good dude, even though he's lurking.
And El Santos World, Booyah! Who's been a producer for 4 months.
El Santos World, he's a good man. I love him.
Brian Clutter's been a producer for 18 months, a year and a half. Big round of applause. Booyah! All right, we'll play us out here with some Ron Hex. Happy birthday from my boy, Dave Deadman. Thank you. Let's play us out, intro. Let's find this tune.
Find it, Jack, and play it so everyone can hear.
Play it. All right, here we go. I think this is it. Good night, everybody.
Andre the Giant. Andre was big. Yeah. It was not small. No. Andre could drink, and he could fight. Drink, and a fight. Andre was big. Yeah. It was not small. No. Andre could drink, and he could fight. Drink, and a fight. Andre the Giant. Andre was big. Yeah. It was not small. No. Andre was great. He was not bad. A great big heart and a great big man. Andre was big. Yeah. It was not small. No. Andre could drink, and he could fight. Drink, and a fight. Andre the Giant.
From Grenoble, France.